What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody in the house tonight? What's up? What's up? Yeah.
Monday in the studio.
How's that, Garrett?
Daniel Monday in the studio. That was amazing. What an intro. What a great way to start the week. Starting off with a bang.
Woo!
It's going to be a great week.
A bang
Feel
and a
it.
stink.
Nice. I can't believe you pulled out Monday in the studio right the last second, too.
Yeah.
Preempted it with a fart better than mine.
I came prepared today. Very prepared. Very late, very prepared.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
How is the stomach doing, by the way?
It's been fine.
Oh, okay.
I've realized that I really can't eat onions. Every time I have any now, it's like a problem.
You had some again?
Yeah. They're on everything.
They are.
I didn't realize how like everything,
They're
every
so tasty.
sandwich, every fucking like mixture of food, a chili dog, there's onion, raw onion, and all that shit.
Even cooked onions, you just like iffy on?
Yeah, I don't know. Cooked onions, I'm not sure. I had some at the Yankee game, and then by the fifth inning, I was blowing chunks out of my rear end. So,
Oh my god, you had to shit.
and they
in
were
the
fried
stadium?
onions. They were, yeah. I had to take a stadium dump. Luckily, I was in the Audi club with the rest
Oh, I
of
saw that.
the rest of the baseball aristocrats. So,
How'd you get in there?
I paid.
You just paid to go?
No, I didn't pay for anything.
Oh, nice.
No, another on the arm Mama Reno event.
Wow, she took everybody again?
It was a gift. Easter?
Yeah, you know, everyone gets your Easter gift.
Yeah, Audi
From your
Club
mom?
tickets. She's been really treating us to a life of luxury, I have to say.
Oh,
What we did to deserve this treatment, but I'll take it. No,
So-
she's the best.
what does that entail?
You get seats indoors instead of, which that was the only part that was a little because you don't feel like you're even at the game.
Yeah.
It's like you're in a restaurant watching the game.
Uh-huh.
So I was in a restaurant watching a baseball game.
Where was the box?
It's in like left field, kind of by the like behind the foul line on the left side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not in the actual outfield, more just left and behind third
Third
base.
base line, yeah.
Yeah. Great, pretty good view of the game. You're indoors, so the weather was not a factor.
Was there weather to be? Oh, but like
It's
air
just like a-
conditioning.
yeah.
inside, you get. Oh my god!
Exactly.
Wow, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Which it was okay. Like
Uh-huh.
it wasn't ice cold in there, but it was still you weren't fucking outside in the heat,
Yeah.
so it was really great. But the best part by far was that there's a buffet in there, and you could just eat the whole time. You could just keep going and going and going.
It's like when I
until
went
you
to the
fucking-
fish show.
Yeah,
Same thing. Like, what about drinks? Unlimited drinks too?
unlimited non-alcoholic drinks. You have to
Wow.
pay for booze.
Lame.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything else, though. I mean, I was eating. I was surprised. There was this the beef loin. It was like a prime rib beef loin, and they pop it on the plate, and you're like, all right, that's gonna be like some Yankee Stadium bullshit.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It was. I was surprised how goddamn good it was.
Did the Yankees win
No, they lost
against the A's? Was this the A's series?
Yes,
Oh no.
against one of the worst teams in the MLB. They lost 7-0.
Oh,
They got
God.
fucking crushed. It was an awful game, really terrible.
But who cares?
I didn't really mind.
Yeah.
I've seen worse games and worse seats, so
Now,
I'll take that.
what was that Twitter video you put up of the guy with like the band around his head or something?
It was, I think he had glasses that just had that like a grandmother would wear. Like they have the string that keeps it from falling.
Yeah, but usually that's like loosely around your neck.
Or, around your bald head very tightly. So here, so everybody knows what you're talking about. Let me pull it up. But yeah, these were the seats, the lap of luxury seats that I
Is that the
deserved.
prime rib?
That's the prime rib with the fried onions and the gold Yukon potatoes on the left side. With also, they had a whole seafood section with sushi, just cuts of salmon and tuna and like pasta with fish in it. I just got some sushi and with the horseradish sauce. That fucking prime rib was delish. But there it is. So that guy, luckily, everything worked out. He was standing up for the entirety of the like pregame and everything going on. And I was
is he in your box or he's right in front of it?
So the way it's set up is it's all like long stretches of tables. And there's 3 levels. So he was in the middle level. I was on the 3rd level.
Okay, but he's in your box.
In the box, yeah. It's not a box. It's like it's a big club.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's tables set up as like a restaurant. There's a bar. It has its own bathrooms. It was just an entire big club full of people. But if you sat at the seats that were in the restaurant part, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't see the game at all.
Yeah.
So people were like in and out of that pretty quickly. These seats, you could actually see the game, so you stay there. But yeah, this guy, I thought we were gonna have a problem because this has been a thing. I feel like the last few Ranger games and Yankee games I've gone to, every time we go, there's just someone standing the whole fucking time. They decide, I'm at the game. I want to see the action. I'm more important than everyone behind me, and I get to see the action instead of them.
So you were getting ready for a fight?
I was getting ready to be like, dude, there's no way you're fucking doing that. There's no way you're fucking doing that in here. Sit your stupid bald ass head down with your stupid fucking glasses holder because we pay. I didn't pay. My mommy paid good money for these seats, and I plan on seeing the game.
Now, did the hallway go with you?
Yes, and Charlie. She
didn't stop you from eating the onions?
Mm-mm.
This is almost her fault now.
It's kind of her fault entirely. Yeah, it's entirely her fault.
Take a 5th inning dump.
Fifth inning explosion. Could have been the fried onions. It could have been the large cookies and cream ice cream I had.
Oh, that's another.
I think in the 2nd inning, dude, and the caramel sauce. I had all that prime rib, sushi, and everything before the game even started. I was already pretty much done by the 1st inning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As soon as we got in, I was like, "Holy shit, the buffet looks awesome! I'll be right there." So I ate a full dinner at 12:35, 12:45.
Yeah.
Game starts at 1, and by the 2nd inning, I was downing ice cream.
Good idea to get there early, though.
Oh yeah,
because you're getting all this free shit. Might as well get there as soon as the doors open.
If not for the 5th inning incident in the bathroom, I would have spent every other inning going back to the buffet and just seeing if I could explode with all the food because there was so much, and I wanted to try a little bit of everything. But no, after the cookies and cream ice cream in a large cup with extra caramel sauce, I that was about all the food I could handle.
You like my fish experience where, if everyone remembers, I had my friend Dave go, who couldn't handle all the free stuff and got super drunk and was throwing up in the bath. You almost had a very similar experience where you just you can't handle all the free stuff.
No.
And then you started kind of paid the price for it.
I'm a glutton. I have a low self-control, low self-esteem, and no self-respect. And if you put me in that setting, I'm going to act like an animal, and I'm going to eat as much as I can until I get physically ill.
How was the sushi? That's fine.
When I smothered it in soy sauce, delicious.
Okay, yeah.
The first bite I took, I was like, "Ooh, that's fishy. That's a little fishy."
I just noticed at MSG, the rice was kind of not great. I don't know. I've had it's kind of stiff or something. I would like maybe a little old or whatever, but
The
yeah.
rice was fine. It was more the fish seemed a little little off, but that was fine. I ate it all anyway. Smothered it in soy sauce. I thought it was funny that the soy sauce container had a little lid that had the Yankee pinstripes on it, and it just in Yankee writing soy sauce. Wow, every little detail.
Wow. Yeah, it really is a chasm between the haves and have-nots at baseball games.
Oh, I was looking at the people sweating in the bleachers, laughing. Why'd your mother not buy you tickets to the Audi Club?
For Easter.
Where's your Easter present? Oh, I guess your mother bought you a $5 certificate for half a hot dog.
Do you get an Easter basket too?
No. It was
Come on, Mom Marino.
I mean, you're slacking a bit.
Yeah.
Charlie got an Easter basket, and I was like, where's mine?
Yeah, exactly.
Where are my toys? What am I supposed to play with at the Yankee game?
Well, sorry it was such a shitty game.
Yeah, it was the fucking shittiest game. But again, couldn't have cared less. We stayed for the whole thing. People were leaving in droves in the 8th and 7th inning because the game at that point had gone up to 7-0.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, this is a monstrously shitty game. But I was like, what's the rush? Why we hang out here?
Do you get a secret entrance too?
Yeah, very secret. As in, we did a couple fucking laps in left field to find this shit.
To find it, yeah.
We went past, one person told us to go this way and that way, and it was a little bit to find it. But once you find it, then you get a special elevator up there, and like you go through special doors, and they give you wristbands. And when you walk in and out to like go to the bathroom or go to the bar or whatever, the security guard, this like big, bald, fat black guy, he had his head tilted the whole time, looking at people's wrists to make sure they were supposed to be there. And if you were not supposed to be there, he immediately would run over and be like, hey, you can't be in here. You can't be in here. And he'd kick people out. He was very, very attentive.
So the regular public could get up there, sort of. But
yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Because you couldn't get through the front without going through two different hostesses.
Oh, okay.
One like checked your ticket, and then the second person like checked your reservation and then sat you down and like checked your seat off of a grid and like made sure like, all right, those seats are full. So
wow.
Like you had to, I think the people that were getting kicked out were ones that like had a special pass to go to the restaurant part, but not the seats.
Oh, I got you.
So when they ventured over to the seats, this guy immediately, he peeped the wristband. He was like, no, you're fucking out. You're out of here. Wrong wristband. You fucking don't leave. I'm going to tackle you. He was very aggressive.
It makes me wonder why people with those type of jobs are so gung-ho about it. I guess fear of losing their job or something, but like...
Yeah, I'm sure there's a guy on camera watching his every move.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't act like a piece of shit, he gets a talking to probably every day. Like this person walked by you and it took you 13.5 seconds to address them. They didn't have a wristband. How come you didn't tackle them to the floor and start punching their ass in?
Well, all right. That sounds like a fun time now.
Great time. Going in and out of the Bronx was swell too.
You drove?
Oh yeah. Gotta.
You got it?
I'm not taking Charlie on a fucking subway to the Bronx. Fuck that shit. So yeah, I drove.
And
in wasn't bad because we got there very early, but out was like just bumper to bumper, nothing moving for a while.
How was Charlie in traffic?
Sleepy.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that worked out.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Nice.
He had a long day. But you had a long 3 days. What the hell were you doing? I saw one picture of you at some awesome statue.
At the Portage Point?
Yeah. The Portage Point.
I went to Akron, Ohio to visit the couple we met on our honeymoon. Peter and Norma.
Whoops.
We we met this couple on our honeymoon, met up with them in Puerto Rico last year, Then earlier this year, they were in Naples when we went down to see my friend to watch the Super Bowl. So they came by and we saw them there too. And then I don't know, we're keeping this friendship going. It's going pretty well.
It's a heck of a friendship. They keep taking you places. Or
Well,
do you
they
you're
live
paying
there.
your way?
Yeah, we paid for our
Okay.
flights, but they live there, so we got to stay at Norma's house. And
I
yeah,
was wondering why this was the destination. Like, oh, let's go on vacation. You know any good places to go? I don't know, the Caribbean, maybe like Japan, Australia, Akron, Ohio. Let's go to Akron.
with the rubber capital of the world.
Rubber like Jimmy's, like
Nope, like
condoms?
tires.
Oh,
Goodyear and Firestone were started there.
does the whole place smell like rubber?
That was like in the 1920s and 30s, and now it's all gone.
It's all gone. Akron's gone.
Like all the companies are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's still some nice houses. I don't know. It was a fine place. There was nothing really exciting about it. Had the worst ribs ever.
This sounds like a great trip.
I almost brought them back home just to have you try them to see. Oh my God. They were like, I kind of like when ribs maybe are like overcooked a little and they're kind of hard or chewy at the end.
Yet they fall off
Yet
the
they
bone.
fall off the bone. These
Yes.
fell off the bone, but like at some points I'm eating it and I'm like, is this bone or is this the hard meat? It was so, and then the barbecue sauce tasted more like spaghetti sauce than
Ew.
barbecue sauce. Yeah, it was like so tomatoey. And then after I tell everyone at the table, I'm like, these are the worst ribs. And then the chef comes out and he's some black guy named Glenn. And they were telling us ahead of time about this guy, and he runs around. He's like, "Oh, how are the ribs?" And I was just like, "Oh, great." Just didn't look at him. And like, oh, I didn't know what was I going to say. Like, start a whole thing, and
You should have stood up, cleared your throat, you're taking a napkin, wiped your lips. Those, sir, were by far the worst ribs I've ever had in my life. I demand not only a refund, but double the price of the ribs handed to me.
I should. You're
I
right.
should be paid to eat what I just ate.
I wish I was confrontational like that because it needed to be done. Like someone needed to tell this guy.
Someone's got to tell Glenn these ribs are the worst.
Uh-huh.
Why did it taste like tomato sauce?
It was Glenn's special barbecue sauce. That's what it said on the menu. And I don't know. I never tasted barbecue sauce like that. It was just, I don't know. It's just so tomatoey.
Glenn's
And
special barbecue sauce. I use clamato, grape soda, chicken grease,
watermelon rinds.
and Stubbs barbecue sauce.
Yeah, so we got the full rack. Jamie and I got it to split. Jamie ate like one, maybe 1.5, just like trying to be nice, kind of.
Just gagging.
Then I ate like the half that was left, and we took a half home and left it. I left it at Peter and Norma's. They could suck that down. Ugh, it was disgusting.
I can't believe the chef came out. Hey, what'd you think of the ribs?
I know.
And you didn't just start vomiting.
Have you ever complained about a meal ever?
No,
Yeah.
not off the top of my head. I can't think of a single time.
But
I've ever done that.
I can't even think of a time where like I had such a bad meal. This was the time for me to do it, and I didn't do it.
You should have stood up and slapped the chef in the face.
I'm
How dare
insulted.
you?
Yeah.
How dare you serve me that?
How are you a black man that serves bad
No,
ribs?
just stop at
That
that.
seems impossible.
How are you a black man? How could you?
But yeah, other than that, we just
You think you served me on this plate? You think these are wibs? These, sir, are not wibs. They're not ribs or anything like it. Tomato sauce,
but other than that,
Italian style.
we really didn't do anything.
I wonder if there's a way to make Italian style ribs that's good though. Like if you take a rack of ribs, basically Parmesan them,
Yeah.
and put them in sauce, really steep them in there, and cook it
I
for
feel
a
like
long
that would
time.
be good.
Cover it in cheese.
If you covered ribs in tomato sauce, like not ragu, but yeah, like a spaghetti sauce, and braise them. And
Oh, we're getting a.
I think that would be good.
Hello, producer Joe. What technical issues are we having today?
Braise them and
No Italian ribs.
What do you mean? Oh, he just hung up. No Italian ribs. Well, I disagree. There's I think there is like pork ribs that they put in the sauce. I've had them before. They're really good.
it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why these were so bad. It almost seemed like they cooked them a week ago and just kept heating them up every day, hoping someone was going to order them, and then no one ordered them. And yeah,
Places do that. I know for a fact they do that with their goddamn French fries. I've ordered French fries from places where I'm like, these have been fried twice. They're very stale. There's like extra oil glopped into them.
Yeah.
And it's
But
disgusting.
I think I like twice baked fries though. They're like crispy outside and just like mush on the inside. I kind of
No,
like
it's
that.
like crispy but like greasy
Yeah, but
outside
full
with
of
cardboard
oil.
inside.
Oh,
They're fucking shit. I really don't like because when you can tell that that's what they did, it's double disgusting because like how long were these sitting somewhere
yeah.
and then like put in a fridge and then thrown in a fryer again? That's fucking gross.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Yeah, but then I don't know. We really didn't do that much. Went to like some winery kind of thing, but you bring your own food. Bought a bottle of wine and ate food there. Had some goats where they do the goat derby the day of the Kentucky Derby. There's really nothing going on in Akron.
I was gonna, the
Like
goat
literally
derby.
the canoe man picture that we posted. That's like the most famous thing, and there was.
Did you do that day one? And then you're like, all right, now what the fuck do we do?
That was day 2. Yeah. We drove by it on day 1 and they pointed it out. And then we stopped by day 2. Yeah. So like kind of right behind us is the Cuyahoga River, whatever.
Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah. It's not, I guess that's where it starts. I don't know. And the Indians used to drag their canoe from that river to the same river, but I guess it had a bend in it or something. And they didn't want to go all the way around. So they carried their canoe to the other side of the river. I don't know. I don't know why it's such a big thing.
Wow. What interesting history. This is where Indians had an inconvenient time wheeling around their fucking canoe. There wasn't some like big battle there. There wasn't
Nope.
like a settlement of a ton of Cuyahogas.
No.
No, it's just where they got all pissy about their canoe.
But I mean, it's a nice city, kind of city, townish, like a lot of nice houses, and everything was clean and nice. And it was just like boring, nothing to do.
Well, that's where did you see where LeBron James was born?
I saw his school, the I Promise school, saw that. I don't know if I saw where he was born, but there were a lot of LeBron James stories, and they were on to LeBron James before the rest of the world, because they lived in Akron.
Oh, they were big. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
He used to take poops here. We're famous for the most concentration of LeBron James stool in the early 2000s and 90s.
But he was saying that LeBron's high school team, like there were 2 other really good players, and LeBron really wasn't like the scoring powerhouse that you would think he was. He was more like everyone knew LeBron was good. So that's where he learned how to pass. That's what Peter was saying. Like everyone double covered, triple covered LeBron. So he would pass it to the 2 other really good guys on the team, and they won the
Well,
title.
look how
or
that
whatever.
worked out.
Yeah.
He stopped passing.
No, but he's a
He
good
still
pass.
passes.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take that back immediately. I don't know ball.
Went to like a barcade thing, and it was pretty lame. Yeah, but pinballs. I hate pinball. Pinball's the worst fucking game.
Really? I think pinball's okay.
All it does is go down the middle, and there's nothing you could do.
Pinball, there is a furious amount of times it shoots either down one of those side things or it goes straight down the middle, and no matter what
what
way you hit the paddles, it just goes in. It's like, oh well, that's gay.
I forgot
Auto lose.
which one I was playing. Maybe like the Elvira one. Do you remember?
Ooh,
It's just
vampire
something
boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was
Dead tits.
sorry, it was the Guns N' Roses one I played.
Oh.
It wasn't, but the Guns N' Roses one, like there was some hold in the middle of the pinball, and you hit the ball. And a lot of times you hit it in the middle, and it'll go in there and get stuck like on purpose, and something happened, and then the ball would just shoot out and just roll right down the middle, and there was nothing you could do. And I kept hitting it in the stupid box, and then would just go bloop and roll down. It would.
You couldn't like kick the machine or tip
I
it
don't
over.
know. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to tip it over, yeah.
You're supposed to tilt it, but not tilt it too hard. Yeah.
And then you're supposed to tilt it really hard to make sure the ball doesn't go too far down the middle. And then once you have the leverage, you actually just lift the whole machine up and just send the ball the other way.
Because in Mario Party, when you try to get Waluigi as a bonus partner, you play the Waluigi pinball, and I'm pretty good at that. I don't know why I was so bad at this pinball.
I guess it needs to be in a child's video game for you to be good at it. You're not good at child's games when they're outside of a little kid's video game.
But then there was like skee ball, but no tickets to win. So you just put $1 in, and it gave you 8 balls. And then that was it. You just got a score.
What the fuck? How am I supposed to get a prize now? You didn't give me any tickies.
I don't know what the point was. There was air hockey.
The point for skee ball supremacy.
I guess.
So if you just
I beat
walk up
Jamie.
the skee ball and you just in like the top corner ones where it's
Yeah,
like
the
5,000, 10,000,
yeah.
just throw them all in there. Now you beat the machine. You have to have the highest score.
You're right. I did. There was some blockade thing that stopped me from doing that. So yeah. But
Well, at least you beat Jamie.
I beat her in that. Beat her in air
Hopefully
hockey.
You rubbed it in her face pretty bad. That's what those games are for. You go, wow, you suck.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Why'd you even put your money in here?
Fucking
What
Christ.
the fuck?
What a loser.
But yeah, it was fine.
It's a good vacation, one that you come back from saying,
It was more just to go see them. Jamie's adamant about keeping up with seeing these people. And,
keeping up with the Akrons.
yeah. Yeah, which is fine. I mean, they're both really nice people. Get along with it. And they're not annoying. I don't know. There's no downfalls to hanging out with them, so I don't mind hanging out with them.
Now, are they, remind me, are they like your old Jewish lady friend? Are they in their 70s?
No, they're maybe in their 60s. Early 60s. Yeah. Like Peter still works. Norma retired, but sort of recently. So yeah, probably in their 60s. Yeah, they showed us their old house and all. I don't know.
Is everything they have like an old house, an old car, because they're old people?
No, they got divorced a while ago, and before we met them, like rekindled their relationship, but stayed divorced, and they have 2 kids.
Interesting.
And now, like, Norma bought a house, and Peter lives there with her. We don't know how it like works out. Like, I don't know if he pays rent or whatever, but
it's so weird. That's like a generational thing. Because when on my old street, when I lived a few blocks from here, there were 2 houses across the street from me. One on either side of this other house that was directly in front of me. Not like that matters in any fucking way, just how I remember it. And both of them, they had couples in there that were divorced but still living together. And it was very fucking weird. Like, they clearly like didn't talk or didn't like each other.
Oh no, they like sleep in the same bed and everything.
I don't know what the sleeping situation was with either of them. I just know.
Was it they were poor and they couldn't move out?
I don't know.
Oh,
It was.
because I could see that, but yeah,
I don't know what the exact situation was. It was just very weird that within a house of each other, there was these 2 couples that divorced, and then we were just living together.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
how they got back together. I don't know. I want to pry into their private life like that.
I
so.
wonder if it was like, well, neither of them wanted to give up the house. So they're like, well, I'm not leaving. Neither am I. Okay. Well, then we're still pretty much married. We're just living together.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They had a bigger house, and then I don't know if they sold it before or after divorce. And then she bought a house in a little community. What is it called when they share a wall? It's not a condo.
Wall sharers.
Duplex or something. I don't know.
A 2-family home.
No, it's like your house connects to the other house by one wall, and there's like an HOA and all that stuff, and I don't know. It's like a condo or whatever.
A condominium.
Kind of, yeah.
So
she bought it, and then I guess they got back together, and then he started living there. Not even sure. But then
these aren't the questions you ask when you're in Akron, Ohio, with these people. You don't just start prying into their personal life. Like, there's nothing going outside of here, nothing going on outside of here. So why are you two still together? How's this work? You got divorced and then you stopped being divorced, but only kind of?
I leave that to Jamie, like let her, because her and Norma will stay up late and chit chat and stuff. So maybe they discussed it, but I don't think Jamie got that answer either. She would have told me.
What do you do usually the whole time? Do you just kind of sit there on your phone, twiddling your thumbs, just like, when the fuck are we going home? Just counting the seconds.
I just don't want to, the two girls are gossiping and stuff. What am I going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, oh nice, So I just sat in the room and we watched YouTube videos or something. It's anything I would do at home.
So you're watching YouTube video. What was the ex-husband doing?
He goes to bed kind of early. So we'd go out at night and then get home, we'd be drinking and get home. And then, 10:30, 11 o'clock, he'd be like, oh, I'm going to bed. So then I'd go into our room and the girls would stay up till like 1 or 2 in the morning yapping.
They just can't stop yapping in there. Well, that sounds like a thrilling trip. I'm very happy for you.
It was nice, but there was nothing really exciting going on. That's the only thing.
Are you going to go back? For the ribs, obviously?
Yeah, for the ribs, yeah. No, I don't know, like in the winter, because I guess he doesn't live at the house, but he does. I'm not really sure, but usually for like the 6 months of winter, he wants to get out of the cold and rents a place in a warm place, in random warm places. That's why they were in Naples this winter, and then when we saw him in Puerto Rico, that was why, because it was he was so like he rents a place for like 6 months and goes, and then she'll like go and visit him often down there too. So maybe that's the deal. Like she pays for that house, and then when he does the whole rental apartment thing in warm cities, she goes and visits for free. I'm not even sure. But yeah, it's a strange dynamic.
Yeah,
but it works for them.
Wrapped up in a real situation there. What do you know what the name of the restaurant was with the shitty ribs?
It was, oh my God. It was the Akron, like it was on a country club. It was like the Good Park Country Club.
Good Park.
I think it was called Good Park
Country Club. See if that. Yeah, because I want to see if they have a internet
that's it,
presence.
J.E. Good Park, yeah.
Oh, but what about it's so everything that's coming up is for the golf course.
What
Not really coming up for the food.
The restaurant was called Edgar's.
Yes. Try the ribs.
The ribs are dry.
The ribs are dry. My teeth are dry. Edgar's. I make ribs with tomatoes. Portage County Club. Edgar's Restaurant. How do I get a website for that?
It probably isn't.
Yeah, I don't think there is. It just everything comes up. It's for the country club.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, what's this? Edgar's Rest. Oh my God.
There it is.
This is it. Found it. Order your favorite dishes.
They had like a
I mean, they got a fancy website.
They do.
It looks like the restaurant itself was pretty. Is that Edgar? Is that Edgar?
That's not Edgar.
Or Glenn?
That could have been Desiree or waitress. That no, that could have been Glenn.
Oh, Grand Marnier.
Oh,
Place looks really snazzy. I can't believe you hated the ribs so much.
I know. We were kind of excited. They were talking it up, and yeah, and Peter and Norma didn't even seem to really enjoy their food either. Like no one seemed to really like it.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have a cocktail?
I had a beer. I forget what, some mango beer or whatever. But yeah, there was like a jazz band playing in the restaurant. We were sitting out on the patio, and they were playing jazz Nirvana.
Ooh.
Like the hello, 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 how low. But the saxophone was playing it. It was kind of weird.
Was this it?
What?
Did you get smoked turkey
No,
ribs?
not the turkey ribs.
Because I was going to say, maybe that's why they were terrible. They weren't ribs. They were turkey ribs. Oh, here we go. Edgar's
BBQ ribs.
barbecue ribs. Dry rubbed.
Grilled, basted in Glenn's signature BBQ's choice of side.
I can tell that sauce is very red.
Yeah.
That looks like he covered it in fucking ragu. What the fuck, Glenn?
No.
That is not a good idea. You don't mix ragu with barbecue sauce and put it on ribs. Bad form.
They take good pictures, though.
I mean, yeah, everything looks fancy
delicious.
and well done.
Yeah.
So I'm very surprised that this Akron, Ohio eatery wasn't up to snuff. Very surprised. How disappointing. Not as good as the food was in the Yankees Audi Club buffet.
I guess
Unlimited
not.
beef and ice cream.
Oh God, it was advertised. It was sponsored. The Audi Club.
The Audi
of
Club.
course.
Yeah.
Jason of Heather and Jason. You know Heather, who Heather the hooker.
Heather the hooker.
Heather
You're
the
right
hooker,
over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going cooking, he sent us a cooking video that he was really mad at.
Oh. Well,
and then I had another
if someone's enraged.
cooking video that my friend who found Cynthia Carver, is it Carver or Carter?
Cynthia Carver.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're getting a phone call.
It's Matthew Mallory.
Oh, well, that's interesting because he super chatted. Answer it. My motherfucking homies, I finally got out of mommy's basement. Did you buy your tickets to the Yankee game?
Garrett and Steve.
What's up, Matt?
What's up, guys?
What you up to?
I'm fucking staying in my new apartment.
Wow, congratulations.
How'd you get that? Money?
Yeah. What's that?
How'd you pay for that? Money? Wow, we got a townhouse apparently. I'm reading a text message. Yeah.
Townhouse is what you were talking about.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
I was answering your question.
Oh, so that's what it's called when they share a wall with the house next to them?
Houses side by side.
Yeah.
It's townhouses. It's a
Ah,
whole bunch together. It's condos.
I got you. Yeah, I guess these were townhouses. All right, thanks.
Nice.
Yeah.
How you boys doing?
Doing all right.
Sweaty.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I can't yell that word anymore. I got them next door.
Oh man, you moved into a good neighborhood.
I really like this one. It used to be Italian.
Oh, all right.
But I call by you guys a little bit. I miss you, boys.
Yeah, we missed you.
Glad to hear you're doing better.
How we doing?
Yeah, you sounded good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm over the moon right now.
You
Nice.
sound a lot less under the weather than you usually do.
I am. I got a breathalyzer in my truck now.
Oh, fun.
How'd that happen?
Usually the cops catch you,
Usually.
and then you're gonna pay a whole bunch of money to say I'm sorry.
Yep, done that.
So no 99 peppermint anymore?
Oh no, I'm cracking one open right now.
Okay, good. You just can't drive.
Yeah, I can't drive when I start drinking.
Yeah.
I'm actually on high class tonight. I got
Oh, I don't know the different classes of peppermint schnapps.
Well, I'll have to teach you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think bad weather's coming. Edie's in the corner again.
Yeah. What's up, Matt?
You had a vacation? You guys had good time vacations? I've been missing you on your streams. I feel like a bad board member.
Yeah. No, we went to LA. I did, and Steve went to Turks and Caicos. It was fun.
I've been living in the lap of luxury.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he?
No, he's in New York.
Oh, no. He's hometown state.
Yeah. He's gonna get off, I think.
He's been getting off.
If you're there, you will.
He's playing with the cum after he gets off.
I think they like dropped most of the charges against him.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
He's one of those pieces of shit that's a piece of shit.
But connected.
White privilege
But-
in New York, right?
Not even just connected, but like the shit that they're saying. Like the thing you brought up. Like, oh, they tag teamed this girl and he was playing with the cum. And it's like, all right, that's disgusting and crazy. And I don't want to even know about that. But
It's not
which
illegal.
part of this is what
Yeah.
puts him in jail?
Uh-huh.
It's just, weird sheks and poppers. There's nothing illegal about it.
He's a Muslim, right? No only counts if you say it 5 times.
I don't think he's a Muslim.
Oh, well, still no only counts if you hear it 5 times.
But yeah, all the trafficking stuff is what was gonna hang him, and now that's kind of coming off. I don't know how. I don't know the
Yeah.
details of that, but apparently, like, they're not proving much. They're just a lot of the stories are just like, yeah, we went over there and he was weird and did sex stuff.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then he bought us, rented us an apartment or bought us a handbag or something. Okay.
The things he should be going to prison for are like what's on tape,
Yeah.
where he beat the shit out of his girlfriend. Like that should be landing him in prison.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. All right, your phone's getting all crappy, Matt. Love you.
Love you, Matt.
Later.
Yeah, weird checks is not against the law. It's just weird. Thank you, Matthew Mary. Drug or not? Ever heard of the show Physical 100? Netflix, I think. Korean reality show. One of the contestants said he's a professional kabaddi player in Korean League. Can you imagine that stench? I have heard of Physical 100. Watched the entire first season. It's a great show.
What's the premise?
The premise is we watched 2 seasons, but I don't remember the second one so much. The premise is it's 100 Koreans and some Americans and people from other countries sprinkled in, but mostly Korean people. And they're all fighting to be the #1 best physical specimen.
Okay.
And it's like different events. Like it's kind of like obviously like a Squid Game.
Oh, that's what it sounded like. Okay.
I think that, yeah, they saw the popularity of the show. And they're like, let's do a real version of this, sort of. But it's tasks like, as a team, you guys have to roll this fucking 500-pound boulder to the other side of the room, and you have to do it before these other teams do it. And
The
team
last team gets kicked
gets
out.
like eliminated. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So it's, interesting to watch just because they have like bodybuilders, MMA fighters, professional athletes, TikTok and Instagram influencers that are just in shape, like security guards, special forces people, all like walks of people that are in good shape, and they're trying to find the #1 person who's the best physical 100.
Who ends up winning?
I think
Like a rock climber or something?
do you remember who won? I think it was like the rock climber guy, right? It was either the rock climber guy or the guy that like worked as like a emergency EMT guy.
Oh, okay.
I think
those
were like
rock
the final
climber
2.
guys,
Like a firefighter.
they're just like super small and skinny, but just have such grip strength, and they're just all muscle. I don't know, but it's not like they're like flexing, like Aaron Berg muscles.
No.
It's just
What guy?
bobsled.
I think I don't remember who won, but yeah, the top tier of people that was like left at the end, I think was like an EMT or a firefighter, or the rock climbing guy, and someone Olympic like bobsledder. So, like they were guys that you didn't really expect to be, because the MMA fighter they made such a big deal about. He was like this famous Korean guy I'd never heard of, but he was like super famous in Korea. They thought he was going to win. And like a couple of the bodybuilders that were just huge, like seemed like they would pull it off. There was some other guy who was like, all of the other athletes were obsessed with him. Some Olympic something. I don't even know what he did.
Okay.
But he was like the Korean hottie that they were all like, oh my God, it's him. And they made it seem like he was going to win. He did not.
Good.
But my favorite part of the entire show is that there were a couple of Americans on it. One of the Americans was a baseball player named Dustin Nippert. And the way they would say his name was the funniest fucking thing in the world. It was just like, I'm the Dustin the Nippert.
Wait, so you had to like read this whole show?
Yeah, it was subtitled. It's in Korean. You could watch. We watched it dubbed. Well, we watched at least a part of it subtitled because I remember the way they said Dustin the Nippert. But I think even in the dubbed version, it was just like, oh look, it's a Nippert. Like they still said his name really funny. Look at the Dustin the Nippert.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that was the thing about the show that was like infuriating. There was constant, like if something dramatic was happening, they would cut to the contestants watching, going like, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, and then show the clip again of the dramatic thing, and then, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, Nippert.
At the Yankee game, you got to see Nick Kurtz.
I did. Nick Kurtz hit a fucking home run.
That's right.
He hit a bomb. He was part of the 7-0 onslaught. Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, my butthole.
But thanks for the suggestion, Druggernaut.
Thank you, Druggernaut. I wish I hadn't seen the show already.
Did you have to read Squid Game too?
You don't have to. There's a subtitle and a dub version for all these Korean shows.
Now,
I think we watched it in English.
So Squid Game wasn't a reality show?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was like a...
There is a reality show of Squid Game. They made one.
I
haven't watched that.
After the, what was it, like a movie, I guess? Or just a series?
It's a TV series,
okay.
on Netflix. But yeah, they made a show that has like American contestants on it and shit. It's like an American show.
Oh, because in the fake series, like people die, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the point of the show is
not real.
the Squid Game. They're like the original first season is these people that are all down on their luck, looking for some money. And they go to this thing thinking like, oh, we're in a game, and if we win, we get money. And they in the first game, they're playing like red light, green light, and they would take a step, and if you lose, they think like, oh, I lost, and boom, they get shot in the chest. And it really takes a turn after that. But you'd think people who survive would be like, oh my God, I just want out of this. And the people running the game are like, if everybody wants to quit, everybody can just quit, but you have to vote on it. But most people are like, hey, I survived.
I don't want to quit. Yeah,
I could just win. I'm gonna obviously win. I'll be one of the fucking 100 people who doesn't get shot in the chest. Clearly. Yeah, no.
All right.
It's an interesting show. Thank you, Druggernaut. Matthew Mowry. Hello, Matthew. We just spoke with you on the phone.
Yeah.
Sorry for my shoddy call. Miss you, boys. Y'all got to come up and get drunk. I got 2 extra bedrooms. I'll be your Frankie. Ooh.
Wow, you're really moving on up to the east side.
2 extra bedrooms. Jesus Christ.
Holy
How
shit.
black is this neighborhood?
Yeah. That's a lot of room for a single man of your stature.
Yeah, I don't even know what state you're in. But
I think
yeah, we got to come up.
Massachusetts.
He said that?
Yeah.
Massive huge tits? Yeah, we got to come up and just get fucking shit-faced on Rumple Mitts.
Peppermint 99 peppermint.
Hell yes.
Yeah. But thank you, Matthew.
Yes, Matthew. Thank you for the offer. If we ever come by your way, we'll definitely come stay in your bedrooms. Jay Thomas, I'm about to watch 28 Years Later. Zombies. I've heard mixed reviews about that. Mostly not good.
Oh, yeah. I haven't really heard. I know of the movie. I haven't really heard. Isn't there like a 28 days too?
There's 28 days, weeks.
Oh, okay. And
I don't
they're
know
all
if there's
zombies?
months. Yeah, it's all zombies. I haven't seen the second one. The only one I've ever seen is the first one, 28 Days Later, which was a good movie. It was the first movie that had sprinting zombies in it.
Oh, okay.
Usually, in
Yeah.
most zombie movies, they're slow and dim-witted. In this movie, they're extremely fast and sharp-witted, and they plan. There's a movie called 28 Days where Sandra Bullock goes to rehab. She's addicted to jizz. And adopting young black boys in high school to become major NFL stars, like Michael Oher.
I feel like if there's a zombie, it has to fit the criteria of zombie. You can't all of a sudden make them sprint now. That's a different thing you're making.
But they still want to bite and eat brains and shit.
All right, but you're not a zombie.
What is it then? The undead? The fun dead?
Even if you like say it's like a speedy zombie or something, but it's not a zombie. You know what I'm saying? Like make up a new name for it.
I don't know. I think it qualifies as long as it's a dead human that comes back from the dead, takes the jewels from the belt, and then can spread its zombism through biting.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know, it's the speed of it really is
but
up to the guy writing the fake movie about it.
Yes.
Oh, in Zombieland, they also sprint.
I think was that with Woody Harrelson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that one. Yeah, that was all right.
Yeah, all right. It's definitely how I would put it as well.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like the whole zombie thing is like they move so slow, but there's so many of them, you can't stop them eventually, right?
Yeah, they clog whatever area you're trying to run.
Yeah.
Through.
What was the what was the first zombie movie?
Evil Dead?
No.
Before that?
God, I'm so bad.
Night of the Living Dead?
Maybe.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead?
Night of the Living Dead. I think
Them
you're
Dead
right.
Motherfuckers is Dead? The movie?
You know, and he created zombies pretty much.
Yeah, George Romero. No.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think so.
Yep.
Something Romero. Alpha Romero.
Alpha Romero. Yeah, that's who it was. Alpha Romero. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big zombie movie buff. The most I've ever been into zombies is the Resident Evil video game series.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 is probably my favorite game of all time. That game has clever zombies, but still slow. But they'll quickly swarm on you.
Wasn't there Zombies Ate My Neighbors? Wasn't that a game?
I don't know.
Video game?
I don't know that game. Yeah, I'm not big into zombie shit. There's a monster truck named Zombie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The Cranberries have a song.
Cranberries have a song. The monster truck driven by Barry Musawari.
You know it all.
African guy. Yeah. And
no. No, Soylent Green was just people, and people didn't realize it was, but it wasn't zombies. That was with Charleston Heston.
Never seen it.
I think you're right, though. It was something Romero. George Romero? Yeah, I think so. Night of the Living Dead. And that was
I think that's it.
Yeah.
But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Joey Dago, sauce and cheese doesn't make it Italian. It's the start.
I think it does.
It's pretty close to.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take a fucking dead raccoon and put sauce and cheese on it. You got raccoon fucking Parmigiana. And yeah, exactly. Hallway putting throwing a fucking dead rat on a tortilla, covered it in cheese and fucking beans. That's a taco. That's a burrito. It's a whatever.
Quesadilla. It's a.
Sorry, I know disrespect of food and making some food that tastes shitty. It's not an Italian way to go about doing it. But I think if you dress it up in all the Italian fixins, you could call it that, even if it is terrible.
Yeah, but I don't know. If I had a rack of ribs and you covered it in pasta sauce and baked it for, or braised it for hours, that would be pretty good, I feel like. It's got to be a thing.
I think if you just made a sauce, made a shush, and you dumped ribs into it, and then when they come out, glop them in cheese. Bam, bam.
Like,
It is what short rib ragu
exactly.
is.
That's what I was gonna
Exactly.
say. Like everyone's nana makes like the big pasta sauce and just throws meat in there. Same fucking concept.
My nana made cancer and died.
Oh man, was it tasty?
It was sad. She made it in her body. Didn't give it to anyone else. She didn't share any of it.
Wow, how selfish of her.
I don't think I charged that, did I? Oh, don't put it in there, please. Thanks. Well, anywho,
Yeah.
back to business podcast. What's on the Garrett folder?
Well, we had that Jason Lynch cooking video that he sent. He sent an email explaining how annoying this guy was, but I feel like we don't have to go through his email. We could just figure it out ourselves.
All right. So we're not going to learn any valuable hints or tips about cooking. We're just going to get annoyed.
I believe so.
5-minute easy fried rice from Aaron and Claire. 1.46 million subscribers.
Jesus.
Is that what we're annoyed about?
Uh-huh.
Hey, maybe we should just do cooking videos. Garrett and
Yeah.
Steve figure out how to cook ribs in sauce.
I made a nice.
We invented this new thing, ribs and tomato sauce. It's called short rib ragu. We did not invent it.
I made a nice chicken thigh fajita casserole today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken thigh fajita casserole?
Yeah, I don't know why it was called. It wasn't like I wrapped it in tortillas or anything, but it was,
Yeah, what makes it a fajita?
the onions and peppers
Oof,
and
stay away from those
cheese.
onions.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to eat it, but it was good. From my Marley Spoon subscription.
Fancy boy. Your fucking Marley Spoon. Isn't that Martha Stewart?
Yeah,
So this is why, by the way, you fucking hate Martha Stewart so much.
why?
Because you're a Marley boy. You're making Martha Stewart's food, and you're just like, she's not going to tell me what to do. I don't even get why I have this. Why does anybody even like Martha Stewart? Why is she even sending me this shit to my house?
No one's been able to explain to me how she got so famous.
Everybody's explained it to you a bunch of times. She was on TV. She did a cooking
She was
and
on
a
TV
home
on
show.
a show that no one watched or
That,
ever.
Everyone watched
I
it.
never saw it.
Stay-at-home moms watched it. Other people watched it. Gay guys.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I know Julia Child. I've seen her show. Understand why she's famous.
How come you're not signed up to Julia Box?
I wish. Sure, it's not. Yeah,
You've
her
seen
show
Julia Child's show?
on PBS. Yeah. Yeah, she talk like this all the time.
I'm allergic to Julia Child impressions.
You ever
Can I be
seen
that?
Julie and Julia?
No.
No.
Never, is that a movie?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
It was a woman that decided to, I think, make all Julia Child's recipes, or it wasn't bad. It was kind of like a
Sounds bad.
love story. It sounds kind
Sounds
of bad.
shitty and bad. I wouldn't. If I didn't want to fucking watch a Martha Stewart thing, why would I watch that?
They made it interesting. I don't know.
You thought the Prince Faggot play was interesting, and yet everything you described from it was severely.
I didn't think it was interesting. I just thought it was well done.
Yeah, well done is how I put it too. And the guy was fucking going, oh yeah, I'm having gay sex. You were just well done.
Fuck my pussy. Fuck me.
Oh.
You're fucking my pussy.
Oh yeah, well done,
I'm gonna come in your pussy. Oh yeah, come in. Oh my god.
well done. That was well done.
It was good. Well, good acted, you know.
Speaking of well done, Matthew Mary, don't slur me as a Boston. I'm in Rhode Island.
Oh, you are Rhode Island too?
Boston is gay. New York is worse.
Yeah. You're literally 10 minutes from Boston. You're the same people.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Rhode Island, so I can't make a judgment. I don't know how the Rhode Island is. I've been to Boston.
Ship it up to Boston.
Yep, that's the song. I hate that song. Really hate it.
Well, because it's such a Red Sox song too,
The
right?
sailor's pig, and I lost my leg. I lost my leg. Tooty tooty toodly toodly toot toodly doo toot toodly 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 too. I'm shipping up to Boston. Ooh. Huh? Your brother's wedding song?
Oh my God!
Did he sing
I'm
along
sorry,
with it?
but that's a bad wedding song.
And a sailor's pig. Whenever we don't set up the hallway mic is when we need it.
Uh-huh.
Every time we set it up, it collects fucking dust. No, don't shut
please.
up. We'll just repeat what you say. But we won't slur you as a Boston anymore. A Bostoner.
Yeah,
Definitely won't do
I'm
that.
still trying to head up to Rhode Island in
Shipping up to Rhode Island.
Like
I
2
lost
weeks.
my leg.
to go to Angelo's party.
Unless there's a cancellation
I thought you had plans.
where we will be in
And-
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Unless there's some cancellation of the Jersey house, whatever happens there, we will not be available
Because I have to
Rhode
text
Island. I would love to go though. I really want to go to Angelo.
I have to text Angelo because the invitation that you pulled up had the address on there.
I should pull it up and show everyone, right?
Yeah. But he actually lives in the same town Jamie's sister lives in. So it's like a 4-minute cab ride from Jamie's sister's house. It's really
you
close.
just crash at her place.
But that's what we're trying to, but Jamie's sister's daughter is like about to get married and they're having the husband's parents come up that same weekend too. So it's
The
kinda,
husband's parents can go somewhere else.
exactly.
You are blood to this woman. Well, you're not. Your wife is blood to this woman. She gets first dibs.
But so the invitation had an address on it. We Googled the address and it comes up, but the street is spelled wrong on the invitation. So we're like, is this the right street or not? Like, who would spell the street they live on wrong?
A trickster.
Yeah, so I have to text him just to confirm
Yeah.
exactly where it is.
You're gonna end up in the woods somewhere getting your butthole fucked. Ooh, you better watch out, boy.
Yeah, but it's a nice like dead end. It looks like it's on a big piece of property, so we'll see. It'll be fun.
Dead end, middle of nowhere, piece of property, piece of ass.
Piece of ass.
Heading there. Sounds like the makings of a horror movie.
We'll see.
You gotta
and I'll do
survive.
anything for oysters.
I would do literally nothing for oysters. I do not care for oysters.
Would you get paid $100 to eat an oyster?
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay, good.
But if they were around somewhere and someone was like, "You gotta try them," all right, I'll try them.
Mhm.
But no, I don't.
Yeah,
I think of vomit every time I think of oysters because the last couple times I've had them, I puked my brains out. So they're on that list of foods. It's a very short list. I think oysters might be the only food on that list.
that
And
makes
now
you throw
onions.
up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But oh, look at this.
Oh, look
Matt-
at this.
Matthew Mowry. The Mullions on this be doubting me. Can y'all do FaceTime and do an NTV Cribs with this lush?
We can't.
And do FaceTime. I believe you.
Yeah,
Who
we
cares?
believe you. Yeah.
I fucking totally believe you have a whole crib with 2 extra bedrooms. Everyone else who says they don't believe you is lying.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make you think
They're pulling your leg.
they're pulling your leg with a sailor's peg. I'm shipping up to Barston. Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, we could FaceTime you, but then we would just be holding a phone up.
Yeah, but I don't have FaceTime on my phone. I don't think. I don't know. I've never done it. I guess I have video calling. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not an iPhone.
He doesn't
It's-
have an iPhone. His phone is fucking gay. He lost his
Yeah.
leg.
I want to pay extra money for less features.
Yeah.
just for the cloud of having an iPhone.
Yeah,
So
the-
my texts are purple or whatever it is, green,
Blue.
Sorry.
Yeah, I should have had you name more colors.
My
No, yeah,
texts
your
are-
texts are green.
Yeah.
It's because and it comes in sent from loser shit phone. When my text go, it doesn't say sent from anything because we all know it's blue. This guy's got the cool phone. The phone version of wearing really cool sunglasses and a leather jacket. It's the kind of phone I got.
Like iPhones were cool when they first came out because they were the first ones, but now it's like pointless to have.
We're due. Everyone's due for a cool new phone. Like not an Apple, not a Windows shitbox thing. There needs to be a new thing.
X
You
is
just
supposed to
fucking
make a phone.
bolt it to your head.
Then there's like the component phones where you build the phone you want. You know, like I want a big camera, so it has like, I don't know, it's like a Tetris kind of piece, and they all fit together, and you could build your own. Matthew's calling.
He's calling you. Oh, he also sent in a message. Fitzy got the right idea. Let's do a Garrett and Steve event at Nordic Lodge. Where's Nordic Lodge? Is that at your house?
Hello.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We heard. You heard.
Here's a no-name fucking asshole coming at me in the chat. Tell me I'm a faggot.
Well,
Let's look at it.
Well, I'll find out who's
just
doing
leave-
that.
Just, you know.
No, I'll find out.
User from a taken.
Who's saying bad stuff about Matthew?
US user adding beacon.
There he is. I think user 4. You passing him the purple.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Garrett will be prepped and ready. Assume the glory hole is in the basement of the bathroom.
See, so I'm on a call with Matt, and the video call is grayed out, so I can't even do it.
Where's Jane 8? Ellis Islanders. Which place has more awful Jews? Boston, New York, or Rhode Island? This guy's asking terrible questions.
Listen, Matt, don't fall to the fall for the trolls. You know, just you're cool. It's all right.
If you want, yeah, I am. Go over and put your interview out.
Yeah, you hear that? User?
Yeah, let's do the game. You want to now?
You want to play gay chicken with him?
Let's go. Let's go. On the table, let's put money where your mouth is, or dick where your mouth is, brother.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll set it up. We'll set you guys up for a fight at Skankfest. You guys can box.
We were talking in the chat. You guys just brought up the Nordic Lodge.
Yeah, what is that? I don't even know what it is.
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's $180 to get in. You got 2 hours to eat, but it's all-you-can-eat lobster, crab legs, prime rib, filet. It's the fucking coolest spot.
Is this in Rhode Island?
Yeah, Charleston, Rhode Island.
Fuck, why haven't Jamie's sister taken me there?
Yeah, what
Sounds
the fuck?
amazing.
Bro, you boys gotta come up. We gotta do a Garrett and Steve event there. It's the fucking best spot, dude.
Wait, we're getting information here from Angelo. It's a dump and a scam.
Angelo's from Rhode Island. He says it's a dump and a scam.
Dump and a scam. Can you confirm or deny dump and a scam?
How many lobsters do you think you need?
Pff, I could eat 80 lobsters in 6 minutes.
I could
What'd you
eat.
say?
I could eat 5.
5 lobsters, prime rib, filet.
I'm not filling up on the meat. I'm just going.
Yeah, you're gonna fill up on the meat.
lobsters and
You're gonna
crab.
fill up on the meat. I'm getting a beer.
Dude, I've eaten 11 lobsters and 3 prime ribs. Fucking 6 Sundays there. We get so stoned. Don't eat for 2 days. We go there.
Now, what are the lobsters though? Are they like quarter-pound lobsters?
No, pound and a quarter.
Pound and a quarter? Okay, all right.
Alaskan king crab legs. You got scallops and bacon.
You say
got
Latin
prime
king
rib,
crab legs?
filet.
Alaskan.
Oh.
Latin King's crab legs.
Crab legs. Hey, homie, you're gonna come over here and get my la, la, la.
They're just mad that you got my phone number.
They're jealous of your special privileged access.
Yeah. I smile at him.
Smiles are what gets them.
I smile right back at you, Matt. All right. I'll talk to you later. Awesome.
Perfect. Angelo just wanted you to know, Garrett.
Yeah.
How are you the first person to notice that typo in the invite? There should be an
Okay.
A after the E.
Yes.
You described
okay.
the right place. Oyster, 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 whiskey drink, champagne, champagne.
That's what I figured. I figured he was just like making it up really quickly and misspelled it, but I was like, well, hey, just make sure, because it seems weird that you'd spell the street you lived on wrong.
It's one of the mistakes usually people don't make their own. But
okay, perfect.
yeah, we know where to go now.
Mhm.
The Nordic Lodge. Scam and a dump.
Yeah, I have to bring it up to Jamie's sister. What the fuck? At least, even if he says it's a scam and a
Scam and a dump?
dump, I still want to try it once. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, scam and a dump, sure, but if there's still unlimited food,
Yeah.
what part is the scam part though? Maybe it is limited. Limited food and
2
beverage.
hours seems kind of tight.
You got to start shoveling food
Especially
in your
'cause-
mouth.
You have to crack open every lobster. You know, it takes a while to get through a lobster.
You think? I mean, how strict is the 2 hours though? What are they like? Hit a stopwatch the second you walk in. Watching you. What if you wait online for an hour? Yeah. What if the buffet line?
Oh, okay. The buffet line.
Yeah. Maybe that's the part that's a scam. It's like you only have 2 hours
No.
and you can basically fill 1 or 2 plates.
Or like just every 10 minutes they put one lobster out and people have to run and grab it.
Run and claw at it.
But yeah, if it's unlimited lobsters, I'm not doing eating the little leg parts or like that's what I usually do. I clear out the whole fucking lobster. If it's unlimited, I'm not skipping all that shit.
All claws.
There's all claws and tails.
All the rest of it gets thrown in the trash. Fuck these fucking stupid insects. I'm eating the good parts and I'm trashing the rest.
You know, in Maine,
Dumping a scam.
they used to have a law that you could only feed prisoners lobster 3 times a week or something like that.
Wow.
Because
They were eating so much lobster.
it was like such a cheap thing at the time that they felt like it was inhumane.
Yeah, they were eating too much lobster. It's gross.
God,
Ew, sea bugs. Yuck.
They are the sea cockroaches.
Yeah, they are crabs too. They're yummy.
They're so yummy.
If crap roaches were as delicious as a crab leg, you'd welcome them into your home. You'd be trying to get cockroaches so you could throw them in a pot and cook them. Instead,
I'm
they're
trying still anyway.
Yeah, I mean, well, for you, this is actually something I've described to you as a kind of heaven. Oh, look, Jamie, free dinner. There's a bunch of ants and roaches around your house.
Oh, look, eggs came out when I squished it.
Oh, yum. Scrambled eggs from a cockroach's ass. Oh, Mowry's back. Matthew Mowry, it makes me so happy how much the chat hates me.
Good, I'm glad.
Good.
Yeah.
That is
Proud of you, Matt.
You find what you love in life and you
Mhm.
stick with it. So that's what you like. You stick with having that chat hate you. Chat's a dump and a scam. I'm going to be describing everything for the rest of the night as a dump and a scam because I think, thank you, Angelo, for that. Dump and a scam? Yeah.
No,
No,
we're not going to Matthew's house.
no, not yet. He's got 2 extra
Angelo's.
bedrooms.
Yeah, maybe we'll stay there.
He's in Rhode Island.
That's true.
Maybe you go stay with Matthew.
Jamie's sister's place is kind of full. Maybe
I'd be
we could
wary,
sit-
though. I've heard tell that Matthew's place is a dump and a scam. So-
I heard about the neighbors.
That's the scam part and the dump part. If Matthew tells you he has unlimited crab legs, lobster, and oysters,
I'm there. I don't care.
scammers beware. But yeah, I'm glad it makes you happy, Matthew, and I hope the chat will oblige you in whatever way you feel like being
Yes.
treated, whether it's nicely or not nicely.
No,
That is up to you.
They probably don't have butter to dip the lobster in. That's what makes it a dump in the scam.
You think that that's what they've cheaped out on is the
Mhm.
butter?
Yep.
the
Bet you.
least expensive thing of the whole operation.
Butter's expensive.
Butter?
Yeah. You see
I think
the
it would
price
be
of
the
butter
cheapest
now?
part of a seafood buffet.
Probably. Yeah, you're right. Seafood is expensive.
What's the price of butter, Garrett? Tell me.
It's like $9 for
$9 for butter.
for 4 things, 4 sticks.
Well, shit.
Yeah, you gotta wait till it goes on sale to get that shit, then put it in your freezer.
I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow and probably get butter, but
Not anymore.
I butter not.
Oh my god! Oh, Brian McCarthy's back.
He's back.
That was hilarious. Thursday.
It wasn't, but you were
I
drunk,
was loving it.
so it was hilarious. Oh yeah,
Nice.
might as well have called me butter because I was on a roll last week.
Now you got all
And
the way
now
laughing.
Now she's laughing. It's like an
She's
infection.
laughing.
Yeah, she's laughing. An infection. I'm spreading my disease. Shit joke disease. Eventually, you're just gonna start giggling. You're like, oh damn it, the shitty jokes.
I loved all of Brian's shitty jokes. They were great.
Brian, I loved it. I used to make
Yeah.
me laugh my ass off. Yeah,
Holy gets mad.
my shitty
Richard
jokes are a
laughs.
dump and a scam. Well, thank you, Matthew Mowry. Always good to hear from you. Now we got to get to this video. We haven't watched
Yeah,
it
we
yet.
haven't watched a second.
5-minute easy fry rye from, I already forgot their names. Aaron and Claire. Now are Aaron and Claire running a dump and a scam?
Probably.
All right. But we have to figure out. So the point of this video is we're going to watch it. Something's going to annoy us. And we're going to go, oh, darn. From what I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello from Seoul. Many of you think making fried rice is difficult. That's why I brought this today.
I'm very not annoyed. I'm actually quite the opposite. I'm delighted.
Difficult.
I can watch 12 minutes of this. I can watch 12 minutes of this man telling me how to make a fry rye. What did he say?
From Seoul, many of you think making fried rice is difficult. That's why
He said difficult.
Difficult.
I brought this. Today, I'll show you the simplest fried rice that you can make in 5 minutes and 3 more super easy fried rice. You already like it, don't you? After watching this video, I'm sure you will be a master of fried rice. Okay, let's get started.
Did you notice he did the German 3? It was like in 3 easy
Oh.
steps.
Trader. Wow.
Ah,
Beautiful. Ooh,
that looks good.
that's making me
As
hungry.
you expect, the most important ingredient is rice. I think long grain rice such as jasmine rice is the best for fried rice because they stay fluffy and separate after cooking. But most of you don't keep a variety of rice in your pantry, right?
Right.
Same here. So, as always, just use whatever you have in your kitchen. For information, this kind of short grain rice is stickier than the long grain rice. So, if you are using short grain rice, you can either put less water or cool it down on a white plate for a while. This way, you can get
So far, I'm just learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm learning from a man with a fun voice.
Yes.
And fun accent. You do raise you, you.
Difficult.
It's an interesting accent because very I don't know, it's not that stereotypical, but at the same time he bangs the L's.
Yes.
Like
Uh-huh.
nails that. Everything else, like I don't know where he from. But he sound like this.
rid of the stickiness and coat every single
Stickiness.
grain of the rice deliciously.
of the stickiness.
If you skip this step, it's gonna be hard to stir fry it and it may get mushy. If your fried rice was not good, I think this was the problem. Some of you might
Yeah.
want to say, hey Aaron, what if I don't even know how to cook the rice properly? Don't worry about it. Here's the tip. Today, I'm gonna use this product. This
Fucking Chinese Artie Buko. It's a lot of hand stuff. Is he Chinese? What is the
It sounds like it.
Japanese?
That
doesn't
look,
look like
that's Chinese. That's
writing.
Chinese writing.
Oh, it is.
I would think so. Japanese is more simple.
All right, a more
Or
simple.
maybe
You
I'm
think it's a
wrong.
more simple? Otage cooked rice.
is pre-cooked rice, so you just need to put it in the microwave. But before you microwave it, it is very dry, which means it's perfect for your fried rice. Think about all the steps: washing the rice, cooking, and cooling. To people who don't eat rice every day, it can be overwhelming. That's why I'm saying this is more convenient. But you know what? I'm not sponsored. FYI, I've never been. Call me, please. Okay, let
Korean.
me start with the
Oh.
easiest one. Egg fried rice. Crack 2 eggs in a bowl and beat it. We're gonna put the rice here and fry it in a pan together. Whisk it until everything is mixed well. Of course, you
gotta
can fry
whisk
the
it
eggs
before
in
the
the
whisk
pan
it.
first and then add some rice. But to make it simple, just dump.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt.
Please.
Fitzy texted me before. Nordic Lodge is a $140 scam. It's a Walmart buffet of seafood. Still an experience you should try, he says.
Huh. No one's really articulated what makes it a scam.
Um,
It must be like limited food they put out, or
yeah, Fitzy, text me why it's a scam. Walmart buffet of seafood, maybe the $140 price tag plus versus
that does seem pretty high.
what maybe you're getting like really tiny, shitty shrimp. And,
yeah.
really just the food's really poor.
But Matt said it's like pound and a quarter lobsters, which are the proper size.
Pound and a quarter. Maybe the lobster is just like made of. It's like they stuff a bunch of shitty shrimp into a lobster shell, and that's the lobster. I don't know. But anyway, we're 2 minutes into the 5-minute easy fry rice. I still don't know what I'm supposed to be annoyed at. I'm not annoyed at all. I'm actually quite enjoying this.
He had a problem with like that you had to cook the rice ahead of time or something. I don't know. Forget what Jason said.
All right, well, I guess we recently read them all.
Yeah.
Tell me more about fried rice.
This rice into this egg pool. This is kind of fried rice 101. We don't need any fancy skills or something like that. Now,
Oh, no.
let's add some seasoning. While frying the rice, adding lots of seasoning at the right time can be hard. So I'll just add all the seasoning now. This is way easier. And you can use any
This is
kind of
annoying thing.
seasoning
All the hand
such as
stuff is
salt,
annoying.
soy sauce, oyster sauce, or chicken stock. But let me use this oyster sauce this time because it really goes well with the eggs. Put 1
Oh.
tablespoon of oyster sauce and add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil. In this step, you can use any oil, but I recommend you to avoid anything with a strong flavor like extra virgin olive oil. Here's my favorite
Olive
green onion
oil.
time. Chop the green onion first. We're gonna use 2 parts evenly. I'm gonna use this white part for making green onion oil, and this green part is for the texture and the beautiful presentation. You can chop it into the size you want, or just simply cut it with scissors like this. Then you don't even need to wash your
Nice.
cutting board. Bye bye, lots of dishes, put
Scissors.
some oil on a pan, and make some
I went to Caesar's Casino and I stayed at the Nobu Tower. He's brand new at the Nobu Tower. That's why they give the Caesar's discount to me.
It wasn't brand new. The tower was brand new. They just took old furniture from the old tower and brought it to the Nobu Tower and said it's new. Yeah.
Nobu, new. We should skip ahead. Because it looks like Crare makes an appearance. Do you want to see Crare?
Okay. He did say annoying speech. If you just want to jump directly to where I really want to choke this guy, go to about 7:10 and listen to anything he says. Every sentence is more oddly pronounced than the next.
All right. After we see Crare.
Okay.
Oh, this is my wife, Crare. She wrecked my fried rice.
맛있겠군. Ready?
Hello, Crare.
볶음밥이 가져야 할 충족 조건을 잘. 덩어리진 거 그런 게 전혀 없고 밥알이 하나하나 코팅된 게 입안에서
That is
딱
impressive.
느껴져. 크게 많은
그래요.
재료가 들어간 것도 아닌데도 너무 맛있네. For your information, I'm a big fan of eggs, but to some people who don't like eggs, they say
What did she say? I'm a big fan of ass.
Of ass?
I'm a big fan of ass.
Because I don't have
I'm
one.
a big fan of eggs, but to some
Of that?
people who don't like eggs, they say
Eggs.
eggs
Oh.
She's completely mispronouncing eggs. She's supposed to be saying eggs, but she's saying axe. Eggs?
tend to have some kind of unpleasant smell, you know what I mean? So anyways, if you make green onion oil first, then you can feel it. That's why Aaron is addicted to green onion. So why don't you give it a shot?
Addicted
The
to our
second
green
one
onions.
is shrimp
Let's go to
fried
7
rice.
minutes.
Bacon, don't you? You don't have it? Come on, you check the only fridge. I'm sure you have some in your freezer. Dig to the bottom of your freezer. Chop
I've
the
never seen
into
bacon like
small
that.
pieces, as if no one knows
know,
there's bacon.
Never seen Korean bacon?
I guess not.
You don't shop at the Korean supermarket?
No.
What's wrong with you?
It looks like ham.
That's what bacon is.
But bacon's
Slices of ham,
not really.
like the fat.
But ham's a different part of the pig. I don't
You're
know.
a ham. I'm a
scam.
pig. You're dumping a scam.
In the same sense, I kind of prefer to use ground pork because I don't even need to chop it. Again, we still need to chop the green onion because it's your favorite. I still have a lot of chopped carrots, so let me use this again. Lastly, potato. I don't know why,
Potato.
but I feel like potatoes upgrade to better fried rice. Anyways, let's chop the potato, but chop it into very small pieces.
I've never
that
had
nobody
potato
can
in fried
feel it.
rice.
If you chop
No.
the ingredients into
I like
small
that.
pieces like this, people won't notice what makes your fried rice so special, but they will constantly ask you to make it again. This is my kick. Let's put the bacon first. Some of you might want to say, hey Aaron, you forgot something. Your favorite green onion. No, I meant it. If you put the green onion first, it will burn while the bacon is cooked. But for this, never mind. Since I chopped it into small pieces, it doesn't take so long, so I shouldn't fry them together. Now it's time for the eggs, but it's optional. Depending on how you
Eggs.
feel. Claire
The
prefers to
eggs.
eat sunny side up on the fried rice, so I'm not gonna add egg this time. When you feel the amazing aroma from the green onions, move them in one corner and add 1
I
tablespoon
lost
of
my legs. All right. I don't know if I can take much more
No,
of this
okay.
fucking fried rice thing.
Yeah,
Um,
Jason's whole problem was that he was like you needed to cook the rice ahead of time, and I don't know. Does it? I mean, I feel like
45-minute meal.
I
5-minute fried rice. Only take 50 minutes.
Isn't rice like 15 minutes? You let it cool and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Cooling, yeah. It isn't too worried. Oh, too many eggs. It's a grand total of 2 fucking. Yeah, Jason was mad. I think Jason looked up a quick recipe on you wanted to make some fried rice, and he was annoyed about how long it was going to take because he does say like 5-minute fried rice, but it's not 5 minutes because you had to cook the rice and let it cool and all that stuff. Yeah,
Now I understand. Yeah, I understand the being upset that
Yeah.
the recipe tells you 5 minutes, and 2 hours later you just finished scissor cutting your shallots or whatever the fuck.
scallions.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes after you've prepped everything for
Everything,
3
yeah.
fucking hours. Then you finally, you throw it in a wok, and that takes 5 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Aaron and Claire.
No, they're killing it though.
They are killing it. They have
Yeah.
fucking almost 2 million goddamn subscribers on their channel. So they're clearly doing everything we're doing, being this is our 1-year anniversary.
Today is?
Erock Nagel just texted us. And by just, I mean almost 20 minutes ago. 1-year anniversary, gentlemen. Glad you're both doing okay.
Thank you, Erock.
Thank you, Mr. Rock.
Yes, we are doing okay.
Okay. If I was doing any more okay, I'd be dead. Angelo says, this guy is the head chef at Nordic Lodge. Fix the typo.
Thanks, Angelo.
Oh, so the typo on the invitation is fixed.
Yeah.
And Aaron and Claire run the Dump in a Scam Lounge. Matthew Maury, you boys ever seen crabs up close? Now, if you, I don't think he's genuinely asking that. I think he's asking, has my forehead ever hit someone's pubis and seen the crabs up close? I think that's what he's asking. I don't believe I have.
No.
I don't believe I have. I've ever seen a Latin king crab up close.
Never had to buy Rid
Or a Dungeness.
to get rid of the crabs.
Yeah, no, I've never had crabs in my life.
Same.
Cool thing about shaving my bush is that I never really have to worry about that. You can still get crabs if you shave your bush?
Where are they
The
gonna live?
fuck? Where, they live on my ass? Ah, they could live on my ass.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's worse. I'd rather be scratching my pubes than my ass. What do they just go in the skin pore? How tiny are they?
I think you could see them.
Yeah,
They're like lice.
If I wax fantastically wax my pubes, where are they gonna hide? They can go in your skin?
You're big.
Oh, well, yeah, I think that's how you get rid of them. Is you just take a a can of Axe or some other, flammable spray,
Just light it.
aerosol, and just light the jungle on fire. And that's how you get rid of the crabs. They got nowhere to hide. And then you serve them at the Dump and a Scam Lodge for $140 a head. 2 hours, though. You only get 2 hours to munch on my fucking fried pube crabs.
You're right. Well, like, when did they give you one of those like timers or something? And once it goes off,
you leave.
You leave.
You out now. 2 hour done. You want another $140? You leave.
Like, if I'm on such a time limit, I'm running up to the buffet and back, right?
Yes, sprinting to the buffet and back. Maybe when the fried rice container empties out, they're like, "Oh, don't worry, it's 5 minute fried rice." And then an hour later, it finally comes back out. It's like, my 2 hours is up. I missed the whole fried rice.
You'd be a sucker if you filled up on fried rice at the buffet.
You'd be a sucker if you didn't at least take a couple scoops with you. Complete your meal. You can't just have 15 lobster claws like some sort of retarded animal. You got to eat everything. You got to become one with the buffet and try it all. Yeah.
I have to go. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go.
And film myself just running.
Doing laps. You're gonna be just jogging around the buffet, eating at the same time. So you just like, can't you at that point, since you only have the 2 hour time limit, can you just hover at the buffet?
Yeah.
Like, why not just go up to the big container of lobsters and just go?
You have to shell them and shit. That's why. That's how they get you.
Yeah, I guess you can't really stand there. You could just fucking don't even grab a plate. Go to the lobster container, grab one, break it open with your hands, and start eating.
All you really need to do is break the tail off and rip that open and then eat the tails. Really?
Yeah, you're not concerned.
I'm not concerned
with
about
eating every piece of becoming one with nature. You are just trying to be a fucking fat pig. So just go up there, rip off the pieces you want to eat them, and then toss the shell back in the fucking buffet tray.
Can we look up their site?
The Nordic Lodge?
Nordic Lodge.
I would be happy to. Well, let me get rid of Edgar's restaurant. My ribs are dry. Have you tried the baklava? April Fools!
What's that?
Oh yeah,
with my merce.
You do have a merce.
I do.
Jingling around with the Turks and Caicos keychain I got you while you're bouncing back and forth from tray to tray at the buffet.
Just bowling.
Get out of the way! I only have 2 hours. Fuck. Nordic Lounge, Rhode Island, the Nordic, Charleston, Rhode Island. All you can eat, enjoy at a destination. Here we go. It's not all you can eat, Garrett.
It's all you can enjoy.
All you can enjoy. There's very clear specification there. All you can eat would imply that there'd be a ton of food for you, then stuff in your face. All you can enjoy is how much they sparsely give you at a time. People in the video seem to be chowing down, though.
Yeah.
These people have fucking good websites.
I was going to say, right?
Restaurants. I mean, this one's not as fancy as the last one, but still well done.
Squarespace or whatever. Companies just know how to make websites look good.
Sunday reservations required. Select a time we get the buffets will remain open later. Then okay, so there's a star. So if you get there before 7, it'll remain open. Tour for your preferred tour operator information. Click below. Oh, you can go on a tour. Oh, they got drinks. $140. The Nordic dress code. Proper casual attire is required.
Wow.
No tank tops or muscle shirts for men. No beach attire. And please no excessively revealing clothing.
Ooh.
Jeans, shorts, and sneakers are acceptable. Merces are fine. I think it's funny you can't wear a tank top to go fucking pig out on crab legs. Very specific. What are the best times to visit? Updated weekly, Tuesday and Friday, Saturday, walk-in days only for groups of less. Okay, whatever. Wow, look at this delicious food. That crab leg. Oh, it's a lobster claw.
Yeah, they don't give you the whole lobster. They just like give you the claws or something.
I didn't see any buffet either. It looks like they serve you at your table. Senior citizens, the first Friday of every month, we welcome anyone 65 or older to present a valid ID and receive a 15 off the buffet.
Wow.
Oh, you should go with your friends from Akron.
I
You guys get
should.
$15 off.
Yeah.
Locals night, pint night. I want to see the goddamn buffet, god damn it. Show me the buffet. I think they
Yeah.
might be purposefully avoiding showing the buffet.
Is there like a Yelp review maybe or something?
Here, we're gonna have to go back. Let's see. What else? Reviews, 4.7 stars on Google reviews.
That's definitely not dumping the scam.
Yeah, dumping the scams don't really get those good reviews. 4.6 on TripAdvisor, 4.5 on Yelp. Of the three, which one would you want to click? Yelp, TripAdvisor, or Google?
Yelp.
Yelp? Yeah, people on Yelp are like extra snippy and fucking uppity and really nee. I feel like every time you read a Yelp review, that's the noise that's getting put through your phone. Nee, 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 nee. Even for a good review. I really like this place. The wait staff's really friendly. Nee, nee. Well, I don't want to see the good reviews.
No.
So where? Hold on, let's see. Where's my filter? Filter. 1-star review.
Very
15.
little.
That's not a lot.
No.
Considering they have hundreds, that's not many. JJ. Hey, it's JJ, and this is from this past June 9th.
And he's from Colorado Springs? He's not even
He went all the way up
Yeah.
to Rhode Island for the Nordic. Mike,
Oh my God.
one of the two managers at the Nordic, ruined me and my daughter's first time at this restaurant just when we were leaving.
Oh God.
All over 2 corn muffins. I've been looking forward to eating here for over 2 years. Jesus.
Oh my God.
And what a waste of time it was coming here. I gave the bartender a $5 tip for a $15 glass of Cabernet.
Wow.
I gave Noella, our awesome waitress, a $50 tip and paid the price for 1 adult and 1 child. I also bought a $13 bracelet in the gift shop for my 12-year-old daughter. There's a gift shop.
Holy shit.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm a gift shop guy. I like going to the gift shop and just looking around.
We're gonna stop. at
We
the
were
gift
walking towards the
shop.
door to leave when abruptly Mike stopped and confronted me and my 12-year-old daughter and asked me, "What do you have there?" I told Mike that we're staying at a hotel and I'm bringing 2 corn muffins with us for the morning. Mike said, "I can't let you do that. If I let you, then I have to let everyone."
That's fair, Mike.
It's 2 corn muffins. You didn't even have you just didn't have to notice. And if someone else went to go leave with food and made a thing out of it, yeah, I can very much picture. Yeah, you agree with the Mike.
Yeah. You can't have people walking out with food from an unlimited
You can
buffet.
just let it go. You can let the 2 corn muffins go. And
You
again,
could,
if
but
someone
then-
makes a stink and causes an uprising, like, "Hey, they took corn muffins. Why can't I take this?" You go, "Well, I just didn't see that. I didn't notice. They got one right under my nose. Damn it all to hell. I guess I should chase them down and remove the corn muffins from their bag.
Yes.
Physically restrain them and take the corn muffins."
This guy's giving a 1-star review for stealing food. The guy didn't let me steal food.
It's not stealing food. He paid $140 and he tried to leave with a fucking corn muffin.
You only get 2 hours to enjoy things. You
Yeah, his
can't
time was
enjoy
up.
it tomorrow.
And he spent $13 in the gift shop. I think the $13 bracelet in the gift shop should have came with 2 free corn muffins.
True. That's a good point.
My thoughts are that unfortunately some people, even managers, refuse to see life in all the beautiful colors and will only see through the lens of black
Oh
and
my
white.
God.
All right, I agree with Mike. I think Mike should have not only taken the corn muffins, he should have punched this guy in the face. He should have punched him in the face and called the cops and had them light him up. This man is obviously some sort of piece of shit. And the corn muffins were the least of his worries. If I'm Mike, I would have fucking made the biggest stink in the world about these corn muffins. I would have lost my mind. Like, no, you can't take him.
Nope.
I wouldn't have even made an excuse like, oh, if I let you guys have it, I have to have everyone. I said, the rules are the rules, and the facts are the facts.
It's black and white here at the Nordic Lounge.
If you want to take the corn
Lodge.
muffins, you got to pay the tax. Muffin tax. Not only will we never come to this place again as
You
long...
live in Colorado.
Well, maybe they frequent Rhode Island.
Maybe.
They're frequent flyers. My thoughts are that unfortunately some people, even managers, refuse. Oh, I read that already. Not only will I never come to this place again as long as Mike is working there, but furthermore, I'm writing this review as a warning to all that read this about how disgusting, cheap, and rude Mike treats his guests. Even towards a 12-year-old girl who had to experience the unwanted behavior that Mike displayed towards the both of us. I'm strongly recommending to Mike's supervisors and or the restaurant's board of directors to immediately remove and terminate Mike, as he is not fit to be representing the Nordic in any capacity, nor does Mike have any customer service skills. Mike sure as hell treats his guests like filth, regardless of their age.
Oh my God.
In closing, F you, Mike, and congratulations on being an a-hole to my daughter and I.
Wow. This guy had a fucking vendetta for Mike.
Absolutely need to go to the Nordic Lounge.
And ask for Mike.
You need to ask for Mike. And you'd be like, hey, is it cool if I take a couple corn muffins? You absolutely have to. And if he says no, just be like, fuck you, Mike, and run. I'm taking as many as I want.
Stop me?
You can't stop me, Mike. That's horrible customer service. I'm never coming back here as long as you work here. Mike. Was that short for Michael? Asshole. Excuse me. A-hole. My daughter's here. My daughter's here watching me type. So that's why I have to write F-U, the letters, and a-hole. I don't want my daughter to see me writing crass language on the internet. All right, so far, that's a pretty good review.
2 people loved it.
That makes me want to go. I got to meet
I want to meet Mike.
The famous Michael.
Yeah.
Of Nordic.
Does it say what date it was written?
Yeah, this is from June 9th.
Wow.
This is from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is a very recent review.
Good.
JJ from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Mike's probably still there then.
1 star. Mike's got us. Yeah. Unless this is the review that got him insta-fired. The board of directors saw this Yelp review and they're like, Mike is toast. He's out of here. Fuck Mike. I get him out of my restaurant. Get him out of this town.
Mike, you're toast, but don't take the toast home with you.
You can't take it home with you. Right, we let you take the toast home. Then we got to let everyone we fire take toast home with them. You'll never work in this town again, Mike. There's only 2 restaurants in this whole fucking state because it's the size of a backyard. Anyway. Jake T, the business manager, a day later responded to that review. Okay, here we go. Jake D says, thanks for the review, JJ. As a witness to the event, Michael simply and kindly enforced one of the few strict rules that we have here.
Wow.
You aren't allowed to take any food from the buffet home. Michael was completely courteous and respectful during the interaction, as he has been for the 40-plus years that we have been fortunate enough to have him lead our team.
Holy shit!
Jesus Christ. I wish this was the thing that got him fired, though. That would be so funny. Guy spends 40 years of his life keeping cornbread out of people's bags. And finally, they're just like, you know what? You're too strict. You got to let people do it sometimes.
Working there 40 years, and that's his job, is just to stop people from stealing cornbread.
The cornbread stickler. He's a real stickler for the rules. And Jake D, the business manager, witnessed the interaction. So Mike, he's been there 40 years. He's still got Jake up his ass for every fucking thing he does. That's got to be fun. He addressed only you and had no interaction with your daughter, as you suggest. We are sorry to hear that you won't be visiting again, despite having a great experience with us until your breaking of what you might call our cardinal rule.
Yeah, see?
And Michael's subsequent enforcement of that rule. As for your suggesting to terminate Michael, we will respectfully decline. He is part of the foundation of the Nordic and will be with us until he fucking dies. We genuinely wish you and your daughter well. Also, bleh.
So Mike's going to be there. Nice.
Oh, Mike's going to be there for quite some time. And then we're going to bury him under the Nordic.
He's got it. When we get a job at 18, and he's at least 58.
Maybe
at
he's
minimum.
80. Maybe this 80-year-old man. He's like, you fucking put the cornbread back. Put it back. You can't have an extra corn. You can't bring it over. It's our cardinal rule. It's our one rule.
Well, fuck you, Mike.
Fuck,
I'm taking it over.
Excuse me, honey. F you, Mike. You're an a-hole. Hey, don't use that type of language in here. This place is a dump and a scam. It's not. It's not a dump nor a scam. All right, that's one review. So far, so good. I think you should still make the trip.
Definitely.
The reviews we're getting from the chat are dump and a scam.
Mm-hmm.
But the reviews we're reading, no dump, no scam. Oh, wait, hold on. But let's read one more review. Then we have a couple of super chats.
That.
One specifically says something we need to
okay,
maybe look at in reference to the Nordic. David B. Sad to see. Oh, this is another 1-star review, but this one's from 2 years ago, and it's an updated review. Don't know what that means. Sad to see no more king crab legs on the menu, but still the Latin king crab legs. Oh, but still the same expensive price. I inquired about the absence of the king crab legs with the same high price. I was told it was too expensive. Well, he did the wrong too. This guy's very bad at grammar. His sentence was just like a half a sentence before that. And now I was told it was too expensive. It was too expensive to keep on the menu by the restaurant. Oof. I wouldn't feel bad about this review. The guy writes like a fucking tard. But they assured me the price would not increase. Come to find out, the 2023 price has increased. Does this mean the king crab legs will be making a comeback? Question mark, question mark, question mark. All run-on sentence. I doubt it. It's just no period. It's just another money-hungry corporation or for money-hungry corporation. This is Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
The Nordic Lodge. Coca just fucking this poor David B. from Cranston, Rhode Island. It's just another money-hungry corporation offering less and charging more. The new business standards. Shame on you, Nordic Lodge.
Nordic Lodge.
Didn't capitalize the S and shame on you.
It spelled it wrong.
Offering less and charging more. The new business standard. Run on fuck sentence. It makes no sense. I wouldn't take this very seriously. I would ignore that one. Thank you for sharing, David. We publicly announced months ago that king crab would not be available due to the rising costs, every other food, blah, blah, blah. All right, last review we'll read. Unless you want to read Diane's as well. This is
another one about king crab legs.
Are these all just going to be about the king crab? One phone said yes. The Chinese buffet for 10% of the price. Whatever. Yeah, you know the king crab legs. We get it.
Yeah.
Diane. Hey, Diane, you want to go to the Nordic Lodge?
That place is a dump and a scam.
That's a fucking Mike guy. Oh, we take home a cornbread.
Mike slapped me in the face the last time I tried to steal cornbread.
Well, let's see what Diane of July 2022 had to say of the Nordic Lounge. We were seated.
We were seated at a table with the sun shining in a window, and I asked immediately if that would make us warm, and we were told by the host no.
You couldn't figure that out yourself?
Hey, excuse me, waiter. We're sitting directly in the sunlight, and it's burning me. Is this gonna make me hot? No, you won't be hot.
Nope.
No, you're definitely not gonna be hot. Not in the burning sun. No.
Thank you. We were pretty sweaty.
Sweet.
We were pretty sweaty through our entire experience, which made it not enjoyable. Our daughter-in-law chose to try raw little necks, but they were yellow and slimy and not fresh.
She decided to try some clams at the all-you-can-eat thing. Wow.
Well, what else are you supposed to eat?
The lobster or everything, you know.
All you can eat seafood buffet. I would try a little bit.
I mean, I would try it. Yeah.
I'd go for the crams, the mussers.
I kind of read it as she only tried the clams and they were yellow.
Yeah, while they were baking in the sun because they were sitting by a window. Like, oh God, it's so hot.
The crams are yarrow.
Thank you for sharing, Diane. Would you like a free corn muffin? Come in and pay $140. Then they're free. We are very sorry to hear you did not enjoy our Lakeview dining table today. It was it truly was an exceptionally warm day, and RAC was working very hard to keep our guests comfortable. Again, I'm sorry you didn't find it so. With regard to the clams, there is really no way for us to address any concern you have. Fuck you.
Wow. Yeah.
It is very unfortunate that it was not brought to our attention while you were still on site. We literally served thousands of clams today to hundreds and hundreds of guests without incident. So I have really no way of knowing what this particular circumstance may have been, since it is well after the fact. That was a long sentence to say. You're stupid and dumb. You're stupid and dumb. No one else had a problem because you're stupid and dumb. We are not a dump and a scam. You're a dump and a scam. Our clams are not a scam. We don't have scam clams.
They don't accept anyone's complaints, really. They're
I
just
like
like, yeah, too bad. I'm sorry you felt that way. But
I almost say they don't need to go through all this professional speak of going about it. Like this is a paragraph and a half of just like, well, we're sorry what happened to you. We didn't mean for that to happen with it. Like the point of this paragraph is to say you're dumb and wrong. So just say that. The response should have been about a sentence or two. Nah, you're wrong and stupid. Clams are fine. Go away. Go away, Diane. If you ever choose to dine with us and find anything not to your liking or of a lesser quality, we would love for you to bring it to our attention immediately. Thank you so much and have a nice evening.
wow.
All right, last one. Last one. I just read something that I thought was funny. Joanne A. Now, this is from 5 years ago, so whatever her problem was is probably long gone anyway. Joanne A. says, giving a 1 is being too generous.
Wow.
The last visit we took our parents, it was the most horrendous experience. The food displays and quality of food was disgusting.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. One of you had a shit and didn't flush. The furniture was literally falling apart. The restaurant is dark and dingy inside. It was quite embarrassing as we bragged to our parents about the Nordic Lodge. I'm not sure what happened from our previous visit a few years ago before to our visit in 2018, but we give it a big thumbs down. It cost us close to $300 for a terrible meal and a very unsatisfying feeling. Dump and a scam.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Hi, Joanne. Fuck you. You're stupid. I hope your old parents fucking kick the bucket. Nothing wrong with our Alaskan king crab legs.
Didn't even bring that up.
Yeah. I don't know why they brought up the king crab legs.
Yeah. All right.
All I knows is you is going to the Nordic Lodge.
I know, but I can't go after my party.
Go before. Oh wait, well it's gonna be a party full of food.
Yeah, of seafood.
So the next day.
That's what I'm saying. Like the next day, do a whole other. You can eat
Another seafood buffet. Yes.
I'm trying to eat Angelo out of house and home. Now I got to do it 2 places.
You can eat Angelo out, and then the next day after you're done with the, you wipe the fishy taste out of your mouth.
Eat
Start
Mike
fresh,
out.
and then try to steal as many corn muffins as you can from Mike. Exactly.
It is.
Yeah, this is for this isn't just for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is for everyone, for the folks at home. They want to see you eating crab legs
Okay.
and stealing corn muffins. If you must,
I have to steal a corn muffin.
a couple. You have to go to the gift shop, buy your bracelet, $13, and then you have to try to walk out. Yeah, maybe that's the trick. And I wonder if the guy who wrote that review did this, where you steal the corn muffins, put them in your bag, then go straight to the gift shop. So it's like you're not leaving yet.
Yeah.
And then you exit from the gift shop. And then once you successfully pull off this heist, you go back in and say, hey, can I speak to Mike, please? This was a sting operation, and you got caught slipping. I just walked out of here with 2 corn muffins, Mike. I heard you've been here 40 plus years. What you been doing 40 years? Jacking off?
You haven't figured out this scam? The gift shop scam?
Gift shop scam? I do a loop around the gift shop. Unlimited food out the door. Are you stupid, Mike? You gotta say, no, Mike, I'm serious. I want to know. Are you stupid?
I should try to take a lobster and just stick it in my pocket. Walk out.
And then, yes, you have to walk with your phone. I have to walk back in. Hey, Mike, look what I walked out with. Not very good. You're 40 plus years to be very bad at something. Not good. I want to talk to Brandon B. or whoever the second guy was. Justin.
The overseer.
I want to talk to your overlord. Tell him you are bad. But anywho, someone said there's where fuck. Oh, here it is. Asian sumo wrestler with AIDS. Food vloggers on YouTube shows a tour of the Nordic Lounge.
Oh,
I think that's what we have to close out with today.
yeah.
Is viewing that. Wooba. Hey, Wooba.
Wooba.
What's up, Wooba?
Missed you, Wooba.
Wooba says, "Happy Monday, guys. We missed you." Ah, cheers, Woob.
Thanks, Wooba.
Wooba.
Long time no hear.
Like seeing from the Woob.
Thank you, Asian.
Matthew Mowry says, "Hey, Matthew. Happy 1 year, babes. Gino
Thank
is
you, Matthew.
gay." That's true. We
Gino
saw
is
Gino on
gay.
Thursday, and he's still gay. You took
You
a
didn't,
hot picture of his feet.
I did.
Yeah, that was disgusting, but also very funny because I'm sitting there on the Eames chair and I'm scrolling on Twitter while we're watching the WNBA. And I think it was literally the second post I saw was just Gino's feet. And I look down at my phone, I look up, and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
There he is.
Like, and I was like, "When the fuck? Oh, 5 minutes ago." It was very bizarre feeling to see something on Twitter on your phone and just look up and like, "Oh, it's right there." There's the caveman feet I'm looking at.
You didn't go out for drinks with Anthony and Gino, did you?
No,
No. All right. I didn't know. You guys partied it up without me.
no, that was Yankee baseball day.
Oh, that's right.
Gino probably did.
I think he did.
Yeah, you were.
Well, there was that clip of Anthony saying he asked everybody, and only Gino said yes.
right. Well, yeah, I think you and me were like a unit.
A team,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were a couple. So when you gave the no, it was assumed also me no.
Yeah.
Because Anthony, he didn't hit me up. It was like, "Hey, Steve."
I didn't
Let's
know
go
if
hang
maybe
out.
Gino reached out to you to be nice because he's your friend, but I guess not.
No, that's no.
But you were at the Yankee game.
Yeah, I was already.
You eating prime rib.
I was splattering diarrhea in the Audi club and in the fifth inning. I had
Private bathroom?
yeah, it was like only for the people in the Audi club.
In that one room?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, nice.
so fairly private bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
I still had to wait for a stall, which was uncomfortable.
Oh God.
It was a small bathroom. There was 2 stalls and 2 urinals.
Yeah, okay.
And I'd considered just fucking
Shitting in the urinal.
blowing out a urinal. I was like, if I have to wait much longer, I might have to do that. But luckily, someone walked out, and I took care of business.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew Mowry. Oh, here we go. Matthew Mowry, all this trash talk. Y'all need to come with me. I'll pay. Let's see you last 2 hours.
Easy.
Yeah, I'll last 2 hours. You think I haven't eaten for 2 hours straight? You think that's something out of my purview? That's what I do. What I did today. But
Yeah.
you're paying. I'm stealing corn muffins.
Thank you again, Matthew.
You should meet Matthew at the Nordic Lounge.
I should.
Nordic
I
Lodge.
know. It's turned into a full weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna have your fucking hands full. Hopefully we don't find out about more buffets because you have to stay up there for a month. Go to every buffet in Rhode Island. Go to the Fish Tank House. I think they're in Rhode Island.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. N Harold. Hey N.
What's up, N?
Mike is going to die at work, and they're going to search his pockets for corn muffins before they wheel him out.
That'd be funny. Every day, Mike steal the corn muffin to take home with him. They never knew.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
why he's so mad at everyone.
they're so strict about taking care of that cardinal rule. Maybe everybody, like, there's a security guard every day after your shift's over, you get a pat down.
Yeah.
Like, no hiding lobster claws, no hiding corn
They have a
muffins.
muffin sniffing dog.
Somebody tried to walk out with fucking 20 clams per pocket. And they were just clam clinking around. And ever since then, yeah, they have
Who's it, Boltman?
yeah, it's Boltman.
Are there quarters in these clams?
Just clinking clams in his pockets. And from then on, yeah, they had a dog and a security guard at the back door for when employees go home. It's like a fucking bank.
Oh,
Make
do
sure
they
no
do
one's
that at
stealing.
banks?
No.
Oh, because didn't you work at a bank for a
I
little
worked
bit?
at a bank. I don't think there's some security thing you have to do before you leave, but there wasn't like they didn't pat each other down. It was
Yeah.
just, they would stand by the front doors and like the two managers would go, "Did you steal money today?" "No." "Did you?" "No." "Okay, well then we can
All
go
right,
home."
fine.
We can go home then. Matthew
Thank you,
Mowry.
Aunt Harold.
Thank you, and Harold. Yes, Matthew Mowry. Y'all hate on me. You love when I get these dummies off track.
You got it, Matt.
It's true.
Yes.
I did enjoy learning about the Nordic
Yeah.
Lodge. I keep saying lounge.
I know me too.
It's fucking Lodge. The Nordic Lodge. Nordic Lodge. Yeah. No, I agree. Fuck the hate.
Yeah.
That's what I say. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
That's my mantra. F the haters. What I always say.
F you haters.
F
you
'em.
a-holes.
F them. Bob Fan and Patrice, you guys going to the Content House with Christy, Gino, and the Coom? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
I was supposed to go on Christy's show last night, but I did not make it.
When is it again?
Unfortunately.
Like September 9th or 5th?
6th.
6th?
Yeah. Let me double check the date because we're going to be there Friday, Saturday. I don't know if anything's happening on Sunday, but that's when we're leaving. But September, I believe.
And people are invited to come.
It is like the 3rd through the 7th.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Yeah. 3rd through the 7th. We'll be there from the 5th to the 7th. Yeah, there's gonna be comedy shows. They asked me to do my prop comedy. And I was like, I don't have the box of props.
Oh,
It
darn.
got thrown out at compound.
Damn.
And Christy was like, well, we can like help you get new ones. And I was like, no, I just don't want to do it. All right. The prop thing getting thrown out was my excuse. I don't want to fucking do that shit ever again.
I'm sure we can find stuff around the house.
I'm sure we can do a million things. I don't want to do that
It
again.
was such a hit.
It was funny
It was.
to me,
It was. Everyone's dying laughing.
but I don't want to do it.
All right, fine.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta find
We'll
a whole box of props.
We'll get you drunk enough, or you'll agree to do it the next day.
Then I gotta find props. I need Stancil there. I don't know if Stancil's going. He's my.
Oh yeah, he's not going, right?
I don't know. I didn't hear he was going.
I heard he's not.
Why?
Couldn't take days off of work or something like that.
Oh, he's
I
a working
saw some
man.
Chrissy tweet.
Well, yeah, that would add up. Yeah, I need him. He's my my assistant.
He is.
I can't be a prop comedist.
Mm-hmm.
My assistant.
That's a good
He
point.
brings me on stage. He tells everyone what to expect.
Yeah.
Then after they're expecting it, they get something completely retarded. But I cannot do prop comedy without my assistant.
Was Caitlin there for that?
No,
Oh,
no, I don't even know if she saw the video.
wow. You still have the video?
I don't know. Let me check. I had it in an email. Did I ever show you the video of me doing prop comedy? Huh, I wonder why I
Wow.
didn't. I wonder why I didn't show her. Thought I did. Let's see. I told her about it.
Yeah.
Bad enough. Props to you. Props. I think I have it in an email.
Okay.
But I have to figure out if I still have access to the video because it was from Big A.
Oh, wow.
Prop comedy.
Or do it from Big A? Or does he send you a lot of emails?
No, he doesn't. But why the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why it's not coming up. Let's see. I don't know what his email is. Big A? Andrew Gold?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Andrew Gold.
Photos by Biga. Here's a video. Nope. Photo from Shane. Oh my god, he did send me so many things. Holy
my
shit.
God.
Oh my god. It's all stuff that like Shane sent him and then he sent to us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'd
See, I
say
wanna find
search
this now.
with just having video, but it seems like a lot of those have videos attached anyway.
When was that? Was that like 2022? I can't believe how many emails I have from this fucking guy.
Was it at Gino's birthday party?
Yes.
So it would have been like December
December.
29th. Is his
isn't
birthday.
Fucking whatever.
But yeah.
I could download it right now though and show everybody. That'd be cool. Whatever. I'll find it another time. Sorry. Bob Fan Patrice says, I'll be there. Booked it this morning.
Thank you, Bob. That's
See you
gonna be
there,
cool.
Bobo.
Yeah. Some Italian resort. I don't even know the name of it. But
Oh yeah.
check out Chrissy's Twitter. She has all the info about how to come if you want to come.
Yes, Chrissy has all the info on how to come.
If you want to come.
If you want to. If you don't want to come, don't go there.
Don't go to Chrissy's email.
Unless you're trying to come. All right, now I want to see Nordic Lounge. Lodge. Oh no, wait, it is called the Lounge. Are these two different places?
Wait, what?
What's the Nordic Lodge?
I thought it was no, Lodge comes up too.
Nordic Lodge also comes up. The Nordic. Okay, so it's a lounge and a lodge. It's a lodge.
Do you tip at Nordic Lounge?
I mean, if you're going up to a buffet and
No,
filling
that's
your
what one of the
plate-
questions was.
Oh, food vloggers. We do reviews on the YouTube. Several food vloggers have documented their yada yada. Which one am I looking for specifically at, Harold? I guess
Top one?
the top one would be, oh yeah, the food he was talking about. Let's have a look.
Wow.
Tucked away on a pond in the deep woods of South County is not where you'd expect to find one of
Monkeys?
Rhode Island's most famous seafood restaurants.
Abby!
But the Nordic Lodge, opened by the Pearson family 38 years ago, is consistently rated one of the top 10 buffets
it
in the
could be
entire
old, this
United
video.
States.
Right, my name is Steve
38
Pearson. I'm one of
years.
the co-owners of the Nordic Lodge with my
Mike's been there
sisters.
40.
And we've got a restaurant here that specializes in a high-end buffet. On it, we serve all the best of the best, ranging from lobsters, scallops, Alaskan crab,
Up,
black
more.
Angus, filet mignon, and prime rib, imported Belgian chocolates, so on and so forth, as well as other seafoods.
Yeah.
All right, this is our raw bar over here.
Where's Mike?
These are our
Nice.
oysters. They come from Jeff Gardner at Watch Hill Oyster Farm. Does a great job. I mean, they're fresh daily. They're just delectable. As you can see, they're uniformly sized, deep cup, a little on the briny side. They're the creme de la creme of oysters. This is the only oysters we use here. This is what our customers like.
How many oysters do you shuck a night?
About 1,000 to 2,000 oysters a night.
Just right, you yourself right here.
Oh yeah, cranking away over here.
Want to shuck one for us?
Yeah, you got it.
Who's got the chainmail glove?
Just gotta pop it.
Mm.
Cut the back over there.
Ooh, cuts a little back. Wow.
Right over here, we have Narragansett
Getting
Bay
hungry.
little necks. Again, fresh daily. I think 25%.
They're
of
yellow and
little
slimy.
Narragansett Bay and daily.
Those clams
Look at
are
them.
yellow and slimy. Ew.
You could tell.
Yeah, you can
Look
tell
how
that,
yellow they
that
are.
lady was right. What a bunch
Uh-huh.
of shit clams. Dumping a scam, dumping a Sam, shit clams. Are they going to show us Mike or what? Where's Mike? Oh, what are these people saying? I need to hear their review.
Institutional Missionary Baptist Church in Gary, Indiana, where Reverend John.
They flew in for dinner. Yep. They flew in for dinner.
I am Reverend John Talley of the Calvary Institutional Missionary Baptist Church in Gary, Indiana, where I pastor, and I brought my lovely wife, Darlene, all the way from Gary, Indiana. That's the home city and state of Michael Jackson. And we came after we saw this wonderful restaurant on the internet, and that's why we're here.
What food are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, man, I'm looking for the Alaskan king crab and the lobster. I can't wait.
And the scallops. And the everything. And the desserts.
And somebody needs to say oysters.
And
oysters. Oh, man, please, the oysters. We got to have oysters. We have seafood buffet without oysters.
Do you think Mike had to stop anyone from this family from taking cornbread?
No, I don't think so. Why? I don't think.
No, I'm just asking in general.
I can't imagine why. I feel
Like these people think they took more than 2 pieces of cornbread muffin?
Their
Corn
pockets
muffins?
full of shucked oysters.
Took 6 Alaskan cream crabs. Cream crab.
All right.
Good gig. I want to be an oyster shucker. Shuck oysters all day.
Oh, the worst.
Hands probably fucking wrists probably killing them.
Oh, you have to peel the shrimp? Garbage.
Yeah. Boo. Shitty plate. Shitty small plate.
Oh, those are good. You know,
That's it right there.
yeah.
Ah, this is making me hungry.
Yeah.
A couple ribs, honey.
Ooh, tomato sauce ribs.
Want some hot butter with
Okay.
those?
Okay.
Yes, I would like hot butter with
Put it
those.
all down in there.
There you go.
Yummy.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, thanks.
Beauty right here. A little bit of lemon.
Honestly, how can they do this even for
Watch Hill
$140 or $60 a person?
They just fish off, they're in Rhode Island.
That's gorgeous.
So
Sweet and
it's
salty.
basically free.
Fresh as a
Oh,
cat.
we interrupt this program to bring you Scratch a Clock. Oh, Edie's going to town. Okay, you all
Ah, there
comfy
we
now,
go.
doggy? Good. Excellent.
Good job, Edie.
Way to go, baby girl. Oh, Matthew Mary, I sent you the link, Garrett. Look at your phone. Look at your phone, Garrett.
Looking.
Look at your phone. Hurry up.
Look at it.
Look at your phone. Look at it. Look at your phone. I'm gonna look at my phone too. I want to play games.
You just sent me like their website. Thank you, Matthew. It's a limited buffet for 2 hours. It's not. It's full plates. He's just gay. They've been tough about the time limit lately because of the black that get on the bus from Foxwoods.
They've been tough about the time. Mike's been dealing with a lot of blacks lately, so he's been very strict.
They told you it's amazing. Yeah, he's catching up.
Now, the website he sent you, is that the Nordic Lounge or the Nordic Lodge?
It
Starting to think there
is-
might be two
He
places.
sent me a Google search for the Nordic.
Oh, okay.
This rings up. Like if I typed in the Nordic into Google, this is the page I get.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that's definitely this one then, the Nordic.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they go with both names, Lounge, Lodge, and just the Nordic.
Ah.
Well, I agree.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it is a lodge
lodge.
with a lounge inside.
Yes.
Lodge featuring the lounge. And Mike, the cornbread stickler.
See now, with the tipping for that, do you tip on your total bill? Or do you just do like a flat rate?
So other people were Googling. Who are you tipping? I mean, you hate tipping to begin with, so I would assume you're tipping nobody.
I don't hate tipping. I
You
just
hate
feel like
tipping.
it's point. It's the people that we tip. It doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm saying.
No, it makes perfect sense. You're just a cheapo. Big fat cheapo.
Thank you for handing me my cup of coffee at Starbucks. You deserve a tip.
Okay, those are ridiculous. I agree. I mean, at a restaurant, tipping at a restaurant,
Yeah, I
makes
get that.
sense. The tipping culture where someone flips around the iPad and says you want to give 10, 20, or 30% for me just handing you
And
your
it's
food.
default at 30.
And like they didn't even make the food. They did nothing. They just they rang you up.
Or you do like takeaway, and then try to
No, that's absurd. You don't pay. I always feel awkward and I pay something anyway. But I'm just like, why am I doing this? Am I stupid? But yes, it is customary to tip at the Nordic Lodge or Lounge, even though a 10% service charge is included in the price.
What?
The service charge is shared among all support staff, but any additional gratuity left on the table goes directly to the server.
Yeah.
But who's serving you? I thought you were getting your own fucking
I think it's the
buffet
people
plates.
that like clear your plates away.
Yeah, well, they can take their fucking cornbread as tips. All the corn muffins I didn't eat, you can have as a tip because I can't take them with me. Those are yours. Enjoy them. But yeah, you don't need a server. You need a busboy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I guess you can tip the busboy, but I thought that's the service charge, the 10%.
At Edgar's the shit rib place.
Edgar's shitty ribs.
The check comes and it says 20% gratuity will be added to all parties of one or more. Just everybody.
So a zero party can
I
come
guess,
in?
Yeah.
A
Not
ghost?
get tip. Yeah.
Ghosts don't have to tip.
It is super gay.
Here we go. Matthew Mary says, the community came on a bus. You top them after the steel corn bread.
He definitely started hitting that.
I think he's halfway through his bottle of
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumplements. Yeah. Because the community came on a bus. You top them after the steel cornbread.
Thank you, Matthew.
Hey, this one's for you, Matthew. Cheers.
Don't drive.
Yeah. Don't. Bad idea. There are too many trees next to the road. Well, I think that's about all the time we have for today.
Thank
Boy,
you all
that
for watching.
flew by. Didn't get to any prep, really. Does that happen every time?
I know.
Well,
we found out about the Nordic.
Board members. First of all, board member Daniel Mondi, thank you for your mail. It has been received.
Yes.
Winkety wink.
We have all this mail too.
We also have mail we didn't get to. We're gonna have to open the mail tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I have the TriCaster sitting there unopened in the box. So I have to sort that out. But we have a TriCaster now from our wonderful board member Daniel Mondi.
Do you need
So thank you, Daniel.
the keyboard for it, or you could just use the mouse?
Use a keyboard. You could use a mouse. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't need the actual board.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know what's in there.
Okay.
So, I got to sort out what we even have. But it's for the board members. I went today because tomorrow is supposed to be new board day. We have 3 new members.
Sweet.
But I went to Crown Trophy and the gate was down. The whole place is closed. And I was like, what the fuck? They just closed because it's a random Monday. I guess that's what people do.
The gate was down. Like people are busting in to steal.
Yeah, people are trying to steal trophies. So I called them to see, like, are you guys in there and pretending you're closed? So can I bother you? Can I bother you make a few plates? What are you doing? You're fucking me right now. Please stop fucking me. I call and they have a message on their machine. We are closed from June 30th to July 6th. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
All right, but
so unfortunately, I will not be able to get the plates made until next week. So Toolman Mike, Michael F, and Rusty Rusty. Rusty. You should have been on the board tomorrow.
You'll be there soon. No worries.
Oh, I'm Mike. Yeah. I said Mike twice. Yeah. Toolman Mike and Rusty. You're next. If anything, I'll carve a fucking plate myself. Because I was gonna look and see if tomorrow I can go to just some other trophy engraving store.
Are there others?
I gotta find one. I don't know. See if they could just do it for
Are
me.
they gonna have the same font and everything? Yeah.
It's all I have to find out. Because yeah, I didn't have time to really fuck around. I went and got the mail. Because our bath fitters guy was coming in today. We're getting a bath fitting.
You're getting a new bathtub?
No, not a new bathtub. That costs a fucking fortune. We're getting a thing put over the bathtub.
Oh, you could do that?
Yeah. Like an acrylic bath cover and wall cover.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
It's gonna look all new and spiffy. And it's not gonna cost fucking 20 grand.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do.
Yeah, you could bath fit. Make your bathroom look nice and shiny and new without breaking the bank. The bath fitters guy showed up last week and he locked his keys in his car.
Oh God.
I said I did that last year. What? I was joking. I was 100% joking.
You didn't trust someone?
I said I don't trust someone to fix up our bathroom if they're just going to lock their keys in their car. I was very much joking. But yeah, I told the guy, I was like, look, I did that a year ago.
What did he have to do?
He had to walk around the block a few times and wait for his wife to like bring his keys over.
Oh.
Because yeah, he was like driving his car. But yeah, from Long Island. But we lucked out because apparently he was gonna like bring in a bunch of slides and show us a PowerPoint presentation and show us all this shit. And I'm like, I fucking need all this.
Yeah.
We went on the website, we picked out the thing we want. That's it. And he even so, it still took like almost an hour. He was sitting here talking. And he was repeating himself and he's like overselling this shit. I'm like, okay.
We bought it already.
You're over like you said, you're gonna come in, you're gonna cover our bathroom with stuff, and it's gonna look like new. You could have been here 2.5 minutes. Showed us what on the computer, what we're getting. Perfect. Excellent. Please stop talking. And please get your keys out of your car.
So they just covered the bathtub or the walls and everything?
Bathtub and the wall.
The shower wall,
The shower wall, like the tiled wall.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's old.
Nice.
And replacing all that would be
oh my God,
a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. Getting your bathtub taken out's a whole fucking thing. I didn't know. Because I'm like, well, I'm home, watching Charlie and stuff. Maybe I can be handyman Steve and I'll take the bathtub out. I looked up how to do it and I was like, go fuck yourself. That's insane. You have to like lay down concrete to put the new one in. And it has to like settle into it perfectly. Like that is
Jesus.
The fucking absolute mess of a bathtub. Everything would be flooded. Everything would be a fucking flooded mess if I actually tried to do this shit. I don't know what I'm doing.
Definitely not.
I don't even know how to shut the water off. I'd have to get the fucking super to do to shut the water because I don't think that it's like.
But you know how to pour concrete, right?
Perfect. Yeah. I know how to pour. I poured concrete when I was a young lad, and haven't since. So it'll be easy. And when I say that, I mean like I think either my father or my grandfather did it on our property somewhere, and I like smoothed it after he did all the work. Yeah, so that's not happening. But
nice. All right.
So board members, I'll try tomorrow to go somewhere else. If that doesn't work out, we're gonna have to wait till next week to fill our 2 slots here. Many apologies, and we have new gold members that are going up there too. And I don't like having people wait. It doesn't make me happy.
All right.
But the new gold members.
Members.
See, I'm sometimes smarter than I'm not. I had the gold member plaques made last time.
Yeah.
So I have those already.
That's right.
I just got to put them on tomorrow for July 1st, Day of Days. And add them to the new board song. Oh, Matthew Mary with a super sticker.
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
Cheers, Matthew. You're a very generous fellow.
Yes.
Very nice of you. Thank you very much.
Can't wait to go to the Nordic with you.
Yeah, you guys can steal as many corn muffins as you can. But without any further ado, here is a board memb song. Just for you.
We treat them right. Caitlin, Con, Edie, Continent, Giordano, Dominic, Richardelli, Charlie, Chicago, Deadpool, Lindsay, Sabadouche, Marshall Mobley, and the Moose, Pete, Bob Fano, Patrice, Jose Delgado, Josh Words, Mike Liggio, Mitchell, Chris Bird, Jimmy Z, Gannock, Gecko Dundee, Daniel Mondi, Dave Bitches, Connor Bacon Jet, Doc Jones 73, Just, Curtis John, William Yoder, Brian Kate, God, Jeffrey the Giraffe, Stay Turtle, Nine Support, and Harold, Asia S. Thompson, Old Youngin, AJR, Doogie, 7626, Justice, Paul, Garrett, Aaron Craft, Larry M, Rocky P, Tozy, Angelo, Mark DeGracci, Cynthia Darcy, Bernsey, Eric and Alexander, Lucy and Clara, Michael and Jay, this Giganexis, Jay, Stu's cousin, Payne Jamie, Jamie, Gina Marie, Beverly, Jake Paul G, and Johnny, Heather the Hooker, Jonathan Madukas, Who's Channel, 666, Steve's ass, Mark Jenkins, Matthew
favorite? Matthew.
Gold members, treat them right. Gold members, we're gonna treat them right. Mama Marina, Fitzy, Jeremy L. Stock, Matt Fugate, Michael Malice, Boom Turd, Jay Thomas, 5 Fan Photoshops, and Bitty Cat. That's the plan. Guess what? That's my ass. Thank you. Gold members. Thank you. Garrett Steve Club members.
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Vinny Cash, by the way. Because I read Ski Mask's obituary.
Oh, okay.
Very sad, you know. I didn't realize he had so many like brothers and sisters. He has a bunch. Very sad. It makes makes him more of a human being reading that, reading about him, and it makes you feel bad. And I read all the way to the bottom where it said who the pallbearers were going to be. It was a bunch of names I don't know. And then the very last name, and Vinny Cash. I was like, what? I didn't realize they were that good a set of friends.
Yeah, I mean, Ski Mask went to his house.
I remember that. Yeah. He went to his house.
I saw a tweet today of his dad, Mark Stock or whatever it is, whatever his name was, like thanking Vinny Cash on Twitter for being there for her son. And yeah, it was kind of
I didn't realize they had that much of it. But it made me laugh because I'm reading the pallbearers and I read it in my own Mr. T voice at the bottom. In Vinny Cash, that's the plaque. Those are the pallbearers, and that's my ass. What was that noise? That's not the noise that you made with your butt. Here's more of a pert. Pert. But anyway, shout out to all our Garrett and Steve Paul Bears.
Thanks for carrying our coffee.
Larry Frazier.
Yes.
Jose Delgado, Bob Fanta Patrice, Rocky Pintosi, Heather the Hooker, Matthew Mowry, of course, 5 Fan Photoshop,
Michael Malice,
N. Harold. A lot of people. My casket needs a lot of. It's very heavy.
Jay Thomas.
Need a lot of people.
Yeah.
Gina Marie, Curtis John.
Love you all.
Love you all. Very, very mooch. In the cash. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We're back here tomorrow to talk about our mail.
Awesome.
Hopefully,
Tune
I'll
in.
have everything set up tomorrow. We're gonna have to see how that goes. I gotta unload that box and start putting things together and plugging things in.
We'll let Charlie hook it up for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's partially why I didn't open it today. Tomorrow is gonna be even worse. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'll do it when he takes a nap.
Okay.
I'll start fiddling around in here, seeing if I can get a TriCaster up and running. Should be able to.
What will that?
I'm a little concerned about the hole in the box.
Oh, okay.
If anything's not working, gonna send a picture of that hole to the mail delivery service and be like, "What this? Why you give me package with big hoe? With big expensive package with big expensive hoe inside of box."
Huh.
Hopefully that's nothing to worry about. But thank you, Daniel Mondi.
Yes.
Big shout out to the Mon Dog for sending us the
Awesome.
Mon Dog from Montauk. He's not from Montauk.
I was gonna say
Sending us a TriCast though. That's like I think I don't even know what his status is right now. He probably already is on Gold member. I think I actually do have a plaque for him made.
Okay.
He's a Gold member.
Yes.
Irregardless.
Send us a TriCaster, even if it doesn't work.
Even if you send us a fucking thousands and thousands of dollars piece of equipment, Gold member status instantly.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. Mondi, and thank you all for watching.
See you tomorrow. Love you.